Magjero Saji, my friend, my bankro, Nanaya Safo. Wanda Romana, we are one more Michidom Namdi Jumedi Abramo. Na chief executive producer, Dr. Father Dixon na. And lawyer Bakope Ken Osei. Wanda Romana, we are one more Ebo Michidom Waha. Oh, yeah, live on Facebook, I need 100.9 FM live, and I'll call YouTube so despite media. I feel social media handles in our call to me and your hall. Follow us, no like it, no share, come at your maye. Your WhatsApp line, so you're activating a come 0503721744. 0503721744. Inti no na just o send a message no an ya kan kama e dia ma wo. Miswaye mi ya tendidie. Inti won so yere wo ho esa asem a wo de ba no e yensam a ho te. Na emu da ho kama. Ne twasum. Ene e ya wada. February bosmi to so aduonum ye no 2024 in the year of our Lord. Yadi asede ni kabia Emma Kunu Ghana Limited. Kunu for the menu ya woma yom ho asoro bo ado ho bo mo akotokro enka soro da biara da. Empamugro bia opese wudie ne sa wodo ho ebo kunu a. Obedi no fenchem ame ho atse aya nika aya kono kama. Kunu for wo do mo duro nwanwaso araba bazin pills aba eye medro. Na sa medro ameka ho asemi no na kire se eye medro ti apopa oba wa fichiko ho nsama ABC basa sabio wo oba wuni atenka bia eno an se chese yeso mu a woda ho no se be ti medua no aha so fa ho ebokunu Ghana Limited wate na do ho bo wo mu a me say oh sa ne mani nyina e be free so akọ Enya araba bazin person kwa ena kunu for e dia ba. Omo di nura hudu pi Mr. Kill.
Say me no fit jump. Them say you no fit jump.
Low libido. Be be ma wo low libido a Mr. Omansanka Mr. Kill. What ya na say premature ejaculation. I'm a girl when you run do supi ken tablet say we obi a BP wo so de bia na BP wo so no ken tablet. Beje won kwa na boa wo. Ama BP na tia ba fam kra sakoda foforo de. The sorry here Kunu Ghana Limited ya for niche East Legon Champion Junction. Hono mo en wo mo wo kwa onum kudin kita ba bi eto nro bia so kwa obenya wonre bi ato wanda roma no bo echidom na me man tijumedi ye de abesom mo. Ebusia ade ba ko one thing that I will urge you to continue to hold on to is to believe in yourself. Before you believe in yourself, believe in God. Believe in yourself. What I say? Jiwhudi, jinyankupondi, jiwhudi. Nyajidi have faith. Na faith so no abrabona wo bono. Die so ye wa famu die ye wo chefa do your part. Na ne beka chi no daima asafo awrade ono no nim kwan obefa so obetutu anamon asiye amawo. Say believe in yourself, have faith, do your part and leave the rest into the hands of God. And adia ba kwa me tu fo ma dia to kotodwuma wie ne sa adia bia wontimi nya ho hwee no adia bi ho no mo atumu se wo ya ho hwee nya ye woni pada se wontimi nya ho hwee sa ne ma ya manwene ho why Maria say me say adia bia wan kasa ni pada sani a woti ho yi a enyame abọ wo kama ya boso me nkono ba wo hwa adia bi wo ho a wo ya ho hwee obi te se bi a utiso a ubako twitwa uti ho ana abako brere uti ho ana yese wo wadodo wo yetieti adodo bi kra wo so dodo mpo de bia ubetimi aye exercise ne aye therapist ne ade ana oso atimi ate kakra but obu ho no naturally ye wo no free nkoda brem no so etu wo ye no hwe ya enye ye just that ubetimi aboa no ana se ubetimi aboa ne ho na wa maintain se de ne kase no etie a ebi emeka ho but nyema bi wo ho no mo a wo hwene nya fe wo se anu ntimi kokumi ho ana mi kowu ya den no so manguru Mesi ade bia wo ye ho hwe ya enye yie no leave it in the hands of God. Men konko tenase enkonko dwen ho. Midin e de MAAME BIAMAH AKWAFO betimi afra me BIAMZI 1 anase woman gada ma BIAMAH soja ofra me a meje so alaje awie ma fe pa alaje neta kan se BIAMAH soja what you say eti me na me di dwumadi ho cha me fi sabre ko se no nan bebo no nan bo a me nua bema Ola Michael ene na pamfo so ba betena se na wo mo agigien tata akofi enti fi sabre ko no ene me Siafo me sanji na habie wo masan so aba wo kai se na enum ho nche kra e na asoye a wo mo ehwe akwan ne akwantempon so wo mo de krata bi ba abonten se o wo se ye yam yafru su hire nyame ayadom ama aban edi sikapudo 150 million Ghana cedis wo de aba support host wo Ghana nyina ye fa sa 150 million no ye fa fix sa photos ni nyina enti na me bisa se sasika ye no so dodo ana esua ase dosu ana ase sua enso adwuma no because photos e wo Ghana ha ebusuafo mebie phone lines na mama wate mebe di nkomo na me di nkomo no wi a mebie telephone lines na mama na mo soso ma kire madwen emeya hodo a wote photos e wo ho edi akura nti na wo se oman yetimi tena sese ya ye kwan se bi e free circle besinkosi okuase ya kwan da so tata ye betena sia obohu eho ana photos keketo bi na ba ye yi ani obohu ana ufri anyinam konkoko eho ye fok kwan na ye kwan na mi bisa se mi ankasa layman's view layman's idea na mi bisa se anya bia etiye ntimi mma ayi grade ayi adwi kwan so emawere kwan no ani no a aye monchimonka no eni no atutu no ama kwan na ebisi basa wonam so a kyese wanhwe ye wo de ka aketo akora fa so anu wanto boase a wobekọ na wo center boat atu akoto baabi kwan nye from Accra to Kumasi mi te say efrinsa wam ekosi fence Apedwa junction enna kwan na ne da wutene so ne yo se wo kwa no but say free Apedwa junction say emu ho ekọ anim kakra ho nye na ufiri enkokọ even mi kromasa aman tamfo ekra no de kwan na ye edi entimi nwaye ni no ne ensan enye refill ana yensan enye relay no se so san ye ka no yentimi nye ne sa ama ne nye yi ana ye betwe amekwan na asai bido afe ne yakọ pebosia ne ye de kọ parliament ne ye botugu ne ye gibitum ne yakọ contractor e de kwan na san ma no se beje na yes akwan wo mo ate wo 15% wo mo ate wo 10% adan kwan na de bi etrase edu san pempenso no enti abrofo no san no wo ye wo kwan wo mo atena brochira wo mo nima brochira brabo ne ho kro de ba na san na ye wo ye wo kwan so wo mo twen me whole highway ni nyina asai ko sitire se twan eno kro wo mo mfi o wo manfo be complain san ansana ya shada de kwan no amba contract enya ban ba ko nya ban mienu efiri Ghana jama ye firi se ye nya independence saa na ye kwa adentia eti yense san ye mem kakra na anu ye se parliament wo mo standing orders wo makwa kwesesem ye constitution na afi ne sin yense sem aye dada ni ma bebre ho mo aye titile wo se etimi hwe ne ye revise bibia na ye foforo no ye nye ne ye te ho kwa style de ye kwan enti ye kwa abrochire no a ya ye nhunu se ne abrofo no womo ye womo kwan de bia unnecessary traffic na chi wo kwan so san ayi UK me nko ho dade but minim say e ho no mo akwan e ye nketen de bia ga na ye tere kwan na ye bu adan gu wo tere kwan no wo bu adan gu kwa na ka wo ye kwan no atrem ama cover ba bia wo bu adan ne kra nka nya ya me kan ma yidie N1 highway ye La Pass ho enkrofo shops ni enkrofo adan ye bugu ye enya de ketwa ekọ wi ache ni aye kwan fia eti wo mo a ye de ka tue sika compensation ni ade am eno mo san be de blog be keka dan no esi ani eno nkotenam no start so mo ton wo made eti yes san ye niam mu kakra especially style ya de siesie ya kwan eno ni ade ha me pa da bia me kan mekoso aka kopembra empanyufo bete no matimi aye hu bibi e de amaye ekwan no ya ye ne fresh ene obi anam so ase yu ubahwe na poto aba baabi ubahwe na poto aba ha ubahwe na afa edidam na poto no kura se ye feeling po a taya ye de ye no kura na airtime poto no memenya road engineer wo enso minim sese poto la tu e wa ha se ya e wo sesa area no ono ya wire so ni nyina fi ho no mo ni ya refili ni ya level no kama na ne kwan dada no efa we die poto na ya fele no na san da ne apo esisi kwan no die koya na se bae iti da be na sa de no e besesa yesesa yensa no kakra yen change niema ni kakra yesi ye kwa digitalization se kwan ne yentimi nya digital a yensesam how are you maintain ya kwan no your maintenance culture no enkoye enya papa yen hia se de besi ye maintenance culture no ye be hyemoden na timi aboa yen anya sa ekwan ne bese a whole highway na fe ya chichichem ankashase no road ministry sanso Ghana Highway Authority ese mutimi fatom ho so e bia mu wo fence inspectors wo kwan so no omo hwe ba bia problem wo region bia highway fa region bia mu wo Ghana ha sei highway fa region bia mu wo Ghana eti munya highway authority munya inspectors wo mo begina monitor ahwe even drivers kra mo de hye wo mo nsa because wo mo na da bia wo mo nam wo fa kwan ne so wo betimi aye adwuma no kama ombetimi ya adwuma no kama e de amaye but ye nya ne sa ye betwa mekwan ni nyina ye kodwoto ya hyeda de mre akotena parliament apelode ape ye friend sa contractor na no wo mo atita akire gigigi wo mo 5% ni 10% 15% wo mo gigu ombotom edu ono so ba ye na ho odin betimi sika na ebeka no tuatua 10% ni wi a ye beka no na ono so o de aye kwan no edi e whole highway no ye no be na service roads bi access to service roads na ye dendende amaye edi mo miasesa ne mam kakra Ghana mpanyimfo ye da bia na mo be promise na friends party achitafo no mu di achire mo ma ye nya due diligence kakra e wo empuntunwuma ye no ho especially our maintenance culture abusianfo ye kwa homa so sesi a na yakote nkomo we afri ho no mo na ye ba ma bie phone lines na amamo na mo so contributions what they aba Yensaka engineer Abdullah Mahama or your roads and building engineer. Engineer Bakope, Mema, good afternoon. No problem to say. What was that? Me quine. Let me be say, now roads and highways ministry. One more the statement we by say government ama $150 million. Ese one more fanya patch or potholes are.
$150 million or Ghana cedis.
Dollars wana. Cedis one. Hey, Ghana cedis. Wow, me pamocho my mistake. 150 million Ghana cedis. So I'm fan patch potholes into Kruntokra bede daya kwem. Na me bisa sa anya bia sa sika no. Wo hwe potholes wo Ghana ha. Di bebrebe. Any 150 million. Me first one me say dollars na me say enso. And I have the aba Ghana cedis. Engineer, say Ghana ebedu baby.
Me fa kwenye so much utifo we. Kwano say ma today before whatever they do before we do our state, you know. The only say before that amount of money is released for maintenance, you know, routine maintenance, you know. Every district engineer, especially urban roads and then highway engineers, are now more district areas, you know. They're from area managers for DHF. Sometimes the engineer manages more than one district. and but urban roads for the mostly they are, you see them at the local government authorities or call assemblies or more. So they have to look at all the roads now or moment on. Now I'm sure the onya distress kaka na omo quantify na omo the quantification total damage roads no in terms of area. Maybe me check it 1 square meter be 1,000 and I say one district. Now omo the regional directors then they will now collate the whole region defect roads. Now they even put cost to it. Then about headquarters. Now then it will get to the ministry, and then they will now look, okay, total 16 regions now Ghana, maybe X amount of money is needed for this routine maintenance. One of the things I want to say, you cannot say even if they are giving 150 million USD component, it's either small or less more. The reason being that acquiring BBI acquiring is the everything. What the routine maintenance means is that if you continue to maintain your roads routinely, you'll be able to prolong the design life of the roads and then at least improve on the riding quality. At the same time, the severest of the distress roads are tackled, and then you move to tackle the smaller ones as and when Ska Eba Abaya Futumu. And before you do that, someone say sometimes one tackle the immediate ones and say, oh, what maybe you photo there by a bare 1 foot, just about the area size of 1 foot. One yen and that's by the next 3 months, sometimes you may not just see say about 2 feet, but a bare exponential deterioration. We say deterioration become more than what you would have anticipated that, oh, maybe because I'm just having 1 foot pothole, maybe in the next maybe 5 months or 6 months, it might go to maybe 1.5 feet, maybe. Would you agree because of the external factors, i.e., either the rain or vehicular movement in those potholes, and the intrusion of water into the soil, integrity, undermine. So a lot of factors also go in. Because you really budget, PCFM, Abeka, Kwano, Tesano. Now, baby, potholes, baby, 5. In Tibet from October last year, and on plan is okay. By February 2024, we'll be able to tackle the 10 potholes that are on PCFM to like Tesano or PCFM to Apenkwa. Now, as on more budget, we will be on way approval. Before Mbebano, now some of the potholes, as I expanded, exponential deterioration. So, the money will not be adequate ever, but it must start so that you're able to curb the deterioration on all the roads, because it's a process. And no matter how good the road is, sometimes, driving on the road, if you understand, so I can come to the second bit and tell you why sometimes complaints higher. There are a lot of things that we personally are also contributing to the extent of deteriorations on our highways.
Okay. Engineer, me say na wo kan bi say potholes ni bo hono ma betimi aye kese, betimi aye exponential. Professor na we use ye. Na me bi say e ba ne say na simple pothole. E betimi turn into exponential pothole.
Deterioration, yeah.
Uh-huh.
What means because maybe dry season. Na pothole be 1 foot. Piece of anymore. Na abai and tackle, and I said the rules authority could not tackle that pothole during that time, during the dry season. The pothole is just to not say in shoes that say a top. Now it's to no more as I said, it was that pothole. It has saturated beyond the optimum. If it be optimum moisture content, it will be gravel the bitumen and as a quota and you have to make sure that In Sweden, the begum, everyone has a career for the year soakings.
Okay.
Gary for hands. So you need a
Hello.
one. Inti open up a box for or compatia. You're able to get a very effective compassion, satisfactory compassion by around 98%. Now say you just to it is who we grab with you and it's not between cool time every silly coin. The essence of sealing is not only about the riding quality, but who seal it so that you do not allow the ingression of water into the soil. Because if you allow water to always seep through the gravel now, no matter how hard they have compacted the surface, at a point in time, the road will be undermined. So there's between now and the year and another asphalt, it's a cap to be able to bridge between Insuin and Quebec as an asset. That's why when you're able to do a lot of roads in the country, it also increase flooding slightly because let's say from Peace FM, and you could do off and call, can nanka kwan be anymore, and I am put to that the disadvantage is that a dusty area and the car first one a bit put to but then can shoot as I said between the before they can be the over women as a coin so. But once you are sealed and you are supposed to do a road, the road is also very important. But it means that you have actually prevented infiltration of water into the soil. The more you have roads, the more you have roads and other surface sealed, the higher your flat on the surface. But the road is very important. So when you allow that gravel, so one the cover porto kitwana meka one semono, when tweeting no one fa gravel na be cover, no one fa bitumen answer the cover, so no one am boss here. When the rain sets in, not the talk now how akeche na car. So when the car comes to stop just at that location, that's tour. If the car is moving now, we will book a car. So the edges of the potholes start to exponentially break down. That expands the pothole in terms of wide area, and then because the water is washing the gravel gradually, not pothole to any deep because it's washing the surface and it's making it bigger. So that's why the word exponential deterioration, especially when the rains come.
Okay. Eti esa dia wo kane no. Omo a ya obehwe na se portal bi wo ho na omo asa anwea na wo mo dia fele portal no. Wo mo so part be na omo play aboya ma ye portal issues no asolve.
Do na ka anya no kwan so ano no. Even though sometimes we say na obuti na kwan no mo de omutu anya wa intention wa no mo de fele na yeah, more fight to the new Ghana. They are also doing their opportunity employment. But mostly, the two gravels are not the same. Even though we can't hear them, what they call lab, so and you know the ODS are portal partner. It's rejected by the first one because we need to have a certain strength of gravel. So go to Udu Pukwase Katapo, and you know mutu or the quantity na. Sanya hon dino. And this is obi two or car coin or they fail portal. Sometimes it even becomes more almost deteriorated against material infections when they did the ethical portals remove. Na ama na hondi na na so take off. Unless you get the proper subcontractor, and not a contractor who is specialized, say, Papa, or you're very good when it comes to portal patching. It is who say, only portals now. Before me, we some the paint about marking honomo. Almost marking with the paint. And they have to make sure that they are cutting the potholes into squares or rectangles. They tell me understand because when you are using a small compactor now, I was a compactor to be fixing it to be fitting into the area now, a compactor that it can have a very compacted edge. Go for rule like a sphere and be compacted portal kitwa and every pothole, sometimes you make the pothole be 1 meter, make it be 0.2 by 0.3. Example, maybe the person will not understand that. I'm going to for panchami. If you make it a 1 meter by 1 meter square, but roll and now it be compact, maybe not the minimum, be 2 meter by 2 meter. It was also kati pothole ka krame mu kasi kakra. Na utumina effective compaction. It's 1 year time that you may not attain the satisfaction, compassion that you need for that particular photo. You need specialists who are very vested in these areas, to always run this photo for. Because the reason why I just said that is because you will say sometimes, pressure about MPC news who constituency now.
Yeah.
Bona say omunya kakra bia na omo dema omo chronics and na say because omo party executive so tale bia da no by force subcontractors bi na omo bia koto na ki okta kia no there between egwechi no man start and small contractors in their locality. You need, even with that one, even though the solution will be temporary, it may end up giving bigger problems than when you bring the experts who are so specialized in this work to handle for us.
Engineer Mimi Sao, one say abrofo no, kwa abrochira te say UK US.
Yeah.
Kwan ya wo mofa so
Someone am alcohol no mo.
me sha dan ko ho, me de mani na hu mani to na me de ahwe.
Yeah.
Kwan ya wo mofa so eye wo mo kwan.
Yes, madam.
Ebi ni ye wa hai.
The kwan de nka but okay, the work method in the anka different.
Meka maintenance no. Say in case say potholes be abana ye maintain system aye use de maintain no. Say sa ayi no ano mo so fa so ede ye wo mo de.
Okay. Sometimes some kind of maintenance there maybe almost the quite is very busy during the day. What they do is that they wait and then during the night when they have other alternative routes now, they divert the routes and then they're able to concentrate. No matter how when you memo. But before we start doing there's something that we're always missing. I think the opportunity is for me to just explain this thing.
Okay.
Buning at the car pim street lights and now traffic lights and now road furniture because I say crash barriers now what kind of preventing separating the pedestrian from the vehicle.
Yeah.
Because their insurance are working so effectively, or report it and our police phone impound assessment now. They now report to the insurance companies. If you're about it doesn't mean say every routine maintenance buying a music answer. Every insurance which has insured any vehicle on the road are insured against third party damages. That insurance company also responsible for the pothole or for that particular road furniture now. The car now or insurance but that is the link that we are missing in Ghana. That's why we there 2 years in I've been admonishing say police need biara our MTT, our MTTU. When they go in to pick these vehicles which are either bent on the road and also much traffic light and much road furniture and any other road furniture biara. Sometimes no that should not be. It is say air overburden with financial challenges. We are compounding the problem. Otherwise, we allow insurance companies in this country that they are making fortunes at the end of the year for no reason. Once you have insured the car, not a car, the insurance company has a limit, but they should be made to pay that limit to government for onward transfer of those tax money to the local and the Ministry of Roads and Highways used as part of the routine maintenance of those particular roads.
Hello?
This 150 million Ghana cedis will not be enough. But if you look at how many cars are crashing, or more crashing a traffic light, or more crash road furniture, or more crashing information signs, some real police station, if you don't get this thing streamlined, we can never be able to chase and cover all our pothole patches or all our maintenance on the road if we allow this thing to always go unattended. But what is the interest? Interest is what is the interest for the police? That unless they are telling that they are not too educated to that extent, because this thing I've met several times with their directors on a lot of platforms, and I've forcefully pushed this thing. Say these are the things I want to be strip it down. Never almost all their district or police people to be able to ensure that at any time they should not allow any vehicles to just be declared and go from the police station without any other insurance coming into the to come and remedy the defect that has been created by the road. And these are the things that we have to also do. And more platform with you have to start conscientizing Ghanaians. So maybe now Peter anymore. Let them say car be a pull back or no I say street light now. My take a picture to her. They will report to the police. They say police can we are more checky. Movie let the woman can I can take you on because pay what I have from the Mahama or Peace FM or NIT FM. This is what they said that we should do because if unless of course the car is not insured, if the car is not insured, then you deal with the driver. How come your car is not insured? And these are the things that we should be doing. Maybe the cost will not be adequate, but as we will be making some headway with the contribution from all the insurance companies who are insuring all the cars on our roads in Ghana.
Engineer, may intro no make a bibi say a kwan bi wo hono mo a develop series of potholes but yen kwan ye fa so a ye fix pothole nti no bo ho anafe kwan no aside to the extent say gi say ye sign the ma contract e mom sign be yi kwan no foforo na che say a whole lot of inconveniences e wo mu ene ade then na ye train to that extent e bia wo say ye kwan foforo ana say e kwan na ye no ano si yetimi upgrade ye ho ye maintenance culture no mu a age betimi asiesie kwan na ma ache said de ye hwehwe no.
Okay, road yeah, say surface dressed road, the asphalt, the concrete. Road can be our design life. If I know the engineer's requirement, but okay, can we are moving? Coming qua me a client, you know, the client will be 15 years. We are going to be 20 years. And you know what the big designers are client. The consultant or the client has a representative. On basically the traffic now the volume of traffic the trailers can one. Checking now we are now on my calculate okay. We realize that about 20 cars every day. Your trailers bear saloon car way, Kia way, bus way, coast buses, VIP bear 20 in the past. They lump all this together. I don't want to be the technical, but really now we are design. Then they will be able to have the parameters to design a certain road thickness. Now, when the road is designed, let's say you the contractor now or yet in accordance with the specification, no we are the coin bear 20 years and I think it's about 15 years, mostly asphalt and the type of 15 20 years, but surface here within 5 years now starts the editorial. Then it goes to the certain cost. It is a 5 years coin. Not say maintaining a car, not say the child could do better PTN. That time, not the stability of the road, it's already gone. But if I maintain the road in a certain small way, I may just extend the years for that 5 years, maybe like 7 years. But at the point in time, when the road has even been maintained, or otherwise, when it gets to the extent of the design lifespan, we are the road would have to go through a certain phase again to rehabilitate the road, not for pothole party. And I will say, between I have fine, now I say, you may be following with the kilometer text. If I check it, my shima be kind of say, the pavement thickness, if it was another 5 years, then they have to come and remove the asphalt or come and do pothole parking and then put another asphalt overlay. We overlay maybe now I extend the road by maybe half of the design lifespan again. But everyone is nice. The mechanic now, it's coming you because when I was young, my grandfather, who was the one who constructed the flat, Golden Jubilee House, that's my grandfather for 8 years. One day, let me need to kind of say, Uncle, Ghana, how close are we to complete? In Australia, I'll say we're about 200 years behind road completion in Ghana. I never understood him at the time, but now I understand. The road that we have not done in the country. Say you can say the budget is now maybe you will still have about maybe 50 years of catching up with the roads we have in this country because the road as all year we just not to piece of now now let me say 10 years before we now we start it so maybe quite better. Now let's see which one we have to maintain. So periodically, maybe piece Tesano to Aquitema. That is need FM more de Aquitema. Maybe in 2010, and I'm looking N1, and for 2011 to 2014. Now Makoye maybe blue coin 2014, 2020. That's another wage 10 years that. Design life no 10 years maybe because by the 8th year no or improve a photo patch routine maintenance no it has just prolonged the years of the road by maybe under 3 years. It might mean about 30 years. But after some time no I need to come and remove the asphalt or work on the asphalt. Mama say one thing before me call. We share asphalt. What do you coin? That's what we coin when you to coin in poor. After some years, the road would also deteriorate. So when you see quite important, because it will go through a process by name and oxidation.
Okay.
The more the bitumen is sitting there and show toner area born, they oxidize. The bitumen will be taking its effect. Area born and show toner area born. It was a bit of a tsunami than crack, alligator crack. That's why we got the name from alligator crack. It's even a road which is not being used. At the point in time, the road will go through the design life or defect. Even though it means that maybe some kind of design would run about 10 years, it can go beyond the 10th year. But at the point, I used to have about 12, 14 years there, the road will have to give way. So it's not necessarily the piano, but the other thing that we have to do is that maybe Ghana contracted to me a coin papa or Ghana. And I have testimony to a lot of good roads in the country as well as some bad roads. But especially some of our care drivers, they don't help us. Let me give you a reason.
Okay.
And I've also told government that mobile axle loads and draws. So Pitema, every for Kumasi. Not say Udu motorway so. Not say your axle load I check overweight cars. Overweight a fair coin. It can't be a load or habo. You're checking the weight. We're checking a gantry, 1.5 certain height. Or far gantry the movie. Not Kia, I could load the Akano. Not ordinary. What far axle load was checking the weight in the area. Baby, 1 mile, 2 miles away. Not Kia, no, I didn't man in the upper. No one can load you. We are called then because they know that when they get to Sawam, to Blue Horn, there's another axle station there. Baby, Modu Bay Midiano. No one said, Gina, not here, this the other offload weight, maybe. Naka, or Paki, a load, a axle station or so, or pass it, or Pahua, maybe one teacher man, Tiho, not here, not had the Yamana at that command. Just how do we go Burkina Faso? Francophone countries, they won't do this thing. We are our own headache in the country. So the road can be very good. But unfortunately, the people who are in this country, some of them are aiding and abetting on this thing. And they expect that government should not go in for money to come and repair road. When they are the same people who are helping the foreigners to extend our deterioration on our road. That cannot be. And this is all happening in this country. So the only way we can curb it is that, first and foremost, we have to be citizens of this country. Secondly, if we can be citizens, there should be measures that can help to cap this thing down. So, if you say, Odu Dobro, not say, Axel no, it will do media or offload. But if there's a mobile check loader, maybe not in a media, and not in a saman. Because you don't know where the axle load is situated because or a mobile. That one, if they are not predictive now, it means the person will know we do a new because so if you saw maybe the next axle load. So if they are paying so much to the care drivers and other trucks now, they will stop because how much are they going to pay for the penalty? And how much are they paying for cars to actually follow them for a longer stretch before they're able to offload and unload again? We should be citizens of this country and not be spectators of the country.
Engineer, last one I made from na yakono ye kwan we out me say with your fresh road. Now we can be say factors contribute to kwan say no.
Yeah.
Oba na kwan na nsuo to a na afei nsuo yira fa kwan ni nyina example ye fence achimota yi highway yi so between Neoplan and Ofanko barrier that mfimfini ho no Edian na no so ye betimi aye de afa o engineering work no na ye a wo mo nhwe ne yie enti wo mo nim ba bi o yi gutters ne ade afa ye nti e ko wi echi na chese ensuo aba betai kwan no musa
yewo mega asase enye ne boy yakopon na ne ne architect ona na ye ne ko na asase. We have low areas and high areas. What the engineers say, they have to ensure that they maximize what they see on the road. The to piano, also engineer for four. Now, Munya, so papa. We share the
hello.
Number 2, there are gases on my yard. We share in Caldo Coach, people, do as I say, Upi, Nitefem air cut towards Kumasi Kwana. Make our left hand side, you know. So the water comes from the right hand side. Now they cross it, now call left. What question be no? Now call better or more designing at that time, no. Go for the dynasty be so. Apart from the fact that Anya, Eba, I would say, I buy in the cost now 1 or we Anya work at which I've seen and so many of the people years at least I've seen them like almost every quarter now. Omuyi and then was that kind of so. But you ask yourself, if you go beyond the road, you'll be amazed, say, Ubekono, Makoma, Nibiti, Nitan, ABC baby. Then the assembly comes in. That is where so you see, me interview me time comment to me link other assemblies or other sectors who are all contributing to either positive or negative outcome of our roads. It is a obedi dan bi si government bi so. Na senka kwan na omoye no. Omoye water tunnel be 2 by 2 meter box cover. Say, it's only fi taifa every chimo. Na ho ne kese be ne do be say. It is the cover ti sha ha. Na say to so a ko pie wo tantra ichi ho de kwa ko fa ma 7 corner ho bibi de ko. Do ata wo de ko akwete ma ho de ko no. It's going to meet to with the same area now. Yenya backflow. But say no. That is not in the hands of the engineers of the road. Now, Obia reduce Sugatano, at the store seeing him, Obi reduce at the factory see will be no Bible Ghana ha, Family Tower, will see him. Obi didn't die in 2012. Now it should be the Ghana here. 2022, I mean, okay, that's 2 years ago. Obi the factory here. It is unusual. Or the factory. More than 100 meters long. It's a factory, and it is our water. So that is not the engineers who are doing the road. That is the assembly who are supposed to say that. Nobody does that. It's in the Quino. Yeah, let's say 2010. Now, like there's no flood on the rest suddenly. After 5 years, now quite there a flood here. What you have to ask ourselves is, and if you are then after flooding. We check the external environment. Now there's some negative contribution that is affecting the road. This is a whole, and because at the end of the day, if we don't become citizens, we will not lead anywhere on all the sectors that we have in this country.
Wow. Engineer, we are bad was say. That's a power brain. Engineer Abdullah Mahama, a roads and buildings engineer. Hey, yes, I mean, no, yeah, that's just a BBA eco web crying. 0302243540 0302243540. With me, friend. Now do I drink Abba? Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
A gentleman, Pacho, what is
MAAME BIAMAH, AKWAFO.
Hey, our Bonnie. Come and go, Debbie, one
madam. Yo, MAAME must talk to the also not say, and sit up, papa, Pamela, we are caught. Oh, MAAME, I was filming. I don't do her.
That's it.
That's it. Papa. MAAME, my American, but I mentioned about Fatima, Minister of Education, or your budget of anything.
Eye to aso party Abubakar.
Yo, mbacha mate yo. Ababa we pojuma. Na me ma ma me kan say. Ta sika ya aban dia ba ese yemfa ntwatwa porto si. Ana nka ampani fo be hwe so dia twa porto so organ ha. Nka ba kronye.
Edasipi. Hello, good afternoon. Ow. Hello, good afternoon. Hello.
Hello, BIAMAH here.
Oh, ni apenye ya eja o.
What you want to say?
Kristo adome ho ye, megidi se won ho ye.
Nyame adaroma. Ebo abaso ne adwuma ya wo.
Edasi.
Se ufri temamoto we airport. Mini aba. Porto ase ubisa ma mpani. Mini aba ya akuna di obeka tro. Maka ho asemu aka ne ekwane essay. Na ye mame efi akuna du nyame mfa ne currency. Oti ase na se no ye oka. Oti oman ya ye nisika. Tade ese ya ye be yenhwe hansa na de na se. Mini aba me no ka se be GTP runabout. I na ye frɛ overco runabout. Udu runabout no mu a. I know ye manhole ankasa a eda ho. Ukọ wanimu a the next runabout ye runner motors runabout. And it's the same thing. You better strengthening for. Say, nyoma no start say essay ya. Omo modern omunye. Say motorway or hoye concrete road. Na mini aba omo the quota and na omo the party. Na sebi. Oni passing to a ebia ni chasel. Na say na fe na omo hu say what say omo the asphalt. Omo the begu baby a say no. Yes, won. Yan ye hia ne say bibi na omo ye man ya. Ye ni asem. Yeah, one now next time for traffic light is so bra.
Bachomate. Medas CP. Hello, good afternoon.
Mami Soja.
Yes. One messiani yo.
Where me abema na amu akuni.
Yo, nana yenko.
Megada. Me de me hwe skana abana kete yemfa nchechia portals na. Soja. Sikano isa.
Because that engineer before engineer beka no say ansa no be this can be ba no omo value potholes ni nyina assembly no obia area o cover no ohwe potholes e ho ne e ka obeba ho nti no makeka bo monti no abanya tam se sika na dia ba
yo mate ani e potholes ni e be sre hom everything keep post I coach for class so ya me donya me ofa kwa anaje no wanye careful ubehwe won kwa awo kwano so porto se okwano so no more than manholes in the next abana and pay for be January tajma we say yes so omudi ni kwani informa o my Ghana next na abana kanum porto se organ kwa piano omohwe omunchetia na porto se egu Ghana for Ghana for kwa organa ha but me che ma lawyer na partner to information minister
Medas hello good afternoon.
Umangada.
Ipa chodi ni baby afrefi.
Amato efo na mikata.
Yo, efo, wezo.
Yo, au. Mida baba na wa efia.
Yo, yeti o.
Adusu na ufa date ni trans na.
O say?
Ifa bo nsawa boy.
Nyame aduma on the 1st of June.
Yo, eni mi bo nsawa mu.
Wabwano.
Kanise sasi kana ya tia mu kanise.
Enso abodie.
Nsawa mu body. Okay. Mami. Ghana happen na me nia sia hu say. We engineer mu sia coach no body transfer office. Because who come anomoni ni babia no. Engineer fu no mo afodo. But Ghana ha no engineers ni nyina she coach no mu transfer office. Yenya ni sa Kasika we amuka we say enukuro pa so mu be transfer no wa yatuma akasika we kura bi beka. Nanso wonu percentage do wo kan we be fa wo nsa we be mesi Kasika we nyina obeti say so ma ye portos nso wo portos bi o ma ye na sika ne ye tata. Enti aban ni ni asise obi pia wa ye na duma ye se obeti sika na bi be fa wo nsa no aban be bi sa ho asem. Because Kasika we mami unya ye nyina tra portos no next 2 years ye ba be kan ho asem. Nso ye beka sika na sa. Jade ntine say ba nsa. Mami cha Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, Baby Obia.
Medasipi. Hello, good afternoon. Hello. Me pacho me huyo din we bia frefi Dr. Newman ni.
Me pacho
Yanko.
Me da se need no pa oye. Mami, na bele ga bi se na mami se we kwan a e di mfie sei ansa na sei a abara ka sa din saye. Ana se
o se okan o chechire mu wa mo adwe amaso ye. O chechire mu o se ebi wo hono mo a depending on contract aban no ene wo mo beko no. Ebi obeka se me pese wo ye kwan e di 20 years ansa na any ekwan ni 20 years. Ekwan ni any 15 years ana me pendi ni nyina wo contract terms aban no ene contractor no ebeko ene be dependent number of years ekwan no ebedi.
Okay, that is it. Mami, if you want in photos now, I the whole Ghana na say vita ka ngwa.
The whole Ghana.
The whole Ghana. The Ghana say be no contract no. E show me 20 years. If you also engineers na na, na ni na beda abano so. That one way. Because at least if you move that to the percent na say ya 5% ya. Also engineers na ga do me tell you. If na da ba da abano, e be abano bo bisia. Say you what o become my was this wrong? I would say you are any problem. We are fine from Bofada.
Hello.
So, happy to know so much. Happy to know so much, Mammy.
Hello.
You fine? Yeah, Mammy, what you got?
Ya na online you just see na ye mama.
Okay, and then from another fight from us and from market 20. How about the ocean from Mano? Oh, wait, you just say, if you Bofada, they call the fight, the policy as you are. A quack of a good food, you call our cost for the final. How can I happen to know me, Mammy? Or we are no so much final. A quite a young Musubota. The idea what happened to know if you don't talk of this channel at all. As you know, report, Coach Manager, you know, about G channel. How benefit something? No, I mean, not if you can actually have been a considered the Google Abandon. If you want me to responsibility, or cut the Uyo Quano, it is your son of a visitor. So much of my collaborator, Canadian. I do think I'm going to Jamuka.
Asamna ekese medasipi. Hello, good afternoon.
Oh, Mami Gada, as you say.
Yami adumo, bacho wana menene she.
Mami mau pa ye wendi wane kuni.
Oh, 1D1F, ya medasio.
Mau pa.
That's it.
Ada mi bi nu ba katre.
Mate.
Oh, ye.
Ya be announcement wa haya anti mbete. Why?
Mi say, uni ye community today. Uni ye dini pa. This are some cases at wa. And they say I say ko now man phone them say yes. Ye communicators. Ye MPP any this communicator itawati. Mama Gada, as someone that photos so whatever to e will be. Engineers when almost say damu. Chetana fono. Tomo ba ba ya kwanya. O say engineers mpanfo omo kan wo na omo ye kwan bi o. Omo di achi na wo ye. Na omo bi say engineer na dom so omo say omo say photos no. So that ko ta na omo di ya say yensu say dey want me hu. Omo ye na o ta na nsu to pa na nyina dan apepa. Because obi an no wa omo nita o. Se sika nwo chama wo. O chama sha photos. Nsu to ana hwem na he. Nti na say engineers no na omo monitor say njuma na omo ye na omo ye say ya abuo na omo bedi. Mama Gada nyame say nyina na omo ye ho ban na Ghana de bedi kwande Edin Palo.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, fine afternoon.
Ejanimo.
Yeah.
It's you.
Hello.
It's you.
1D1F for I come with 3 1. What are the university which are here 1D1F so we know. Oh, what we gonna do? You know, yeah, Kachika, Abana Kogia for the BTC photos. Ama, the Kwana Ayi. Yeah, you need to catch a very so. Now, I didn't make how many say. I didn't hear 2 tokro na say, Wofra na Wakata, I 2 tokro. I just said 2 and a man. And son has been a number of which I quite. And you know how is it one to make one way? I mean, who is one? Cardia started Banana Panoa Nanka, Mappa Quavidia Fasu. What do you say? So, my banana, my Yishika.
ɛna aba ne ni sika ɛna fa agosia bon ɛkwa yɛ bɛsi yɛ ma agrabafo yi fa so na yɛ fɛ agrabafo yi so ko kwa tax ba pɛ omumu ne yaku omu nti ase mu se kwa yɛ mu ana mo nam so bon enti ani bi wona za aba ne ya mu aba no na aboa no ntimi nyɛ na mo ana mo nam so a mo de pɛ sika die bye bye.
Madam Sipi, hello, good afternoon.
Hello, Pacho, good afternoon.
Me Pacho, dini baby afi.
Pacho, Kwame, Adonbo Atinyo.
Eh, Kwame, bibi aboko de.
Radi Adon, madam. Pacho, namoso.
Adumara kwa o. Danko.
Akupon share on the producer say, yeah, some of the other people say, photos, I want your consonant, Pika, Yatra, Yadebaya Hojuma. Yes, sir. On my in 24 say, we catch a car, and I say, yes, she say, I have sense, she say, any baby. Me can you say, I thought you cannot, ye channel. A Jumana, Yadi Bayan. Say, this can be a Juman. If you say, do some year, and in penny for no, yet, she can so. Now, a Juma, Yanubu, a Jumana, as I say, dear, no, Yabay, she can't be sound so many to me, a Jumani. And if you fair, a bino, and in penny for in Jumadia show, Monsano. The bunny say, monitoring bay, and I monitor Asher say, Sika ye trust and find your Juman, ye bet me the aye. I feel so, yes, acquire so. Mammy, what can want them? Ye crime in so top, manifa acquire so. Yen the day won't say so. A Juma Bene, ye ma or mine, at one chabano or seven. Ye this Sika, ye try Sika say and find your point. Ye baby in so far, ye can't mean fast, and ye pent me fast. And in the American, dear, every any say, any panning penny for. Ya to abamo mi yi omo awoda ejuma anono won hwe se tebe ye bibia mo man na ye beye ni yie na ye de oman ne ho do eye nationalism and patriotism ye timi aye nyama yi amo man ye kwan wi a 3 months 6 months na e kwan ne say e ba ne say we yo oman ho do eno nti ye hwe ni yie na ye nso oman ni yie that's my
hello, good afternoon. Ami adum on Pacho wo so e.
Ami adum, dem na se wudu kwan.
Na sa de to mani kakranti.
We dey so injina ya bra ko hu pa ya ko ma de. So na yo.
Wan machia ni.
Ya ben o yarfa.
Yo ben, ya.
No tan nye on tan fa yen ko kra. Me da se wa me ya kwanya. E ya we. Mame. Agena ajuma kakra bi a aban we beye no aya wote sikasa mitumi junwa men se dan tiazio because si e dinye me beye politics wo Ghana ha na ye de nyakwanya abenya opportunity ide abeta aban mu na se ajuma na obi yen mi bi atwamu wo kasa wo ho na se wudi wonnim ho hwe na wo ba wo beye sa de tam stand I will do one because me kai end this time I might see in the intelligence second no. And if we say we na why no overhead na why if it makes overhead ba kwa 3 to Ghana or yes ba ko pe. And look upon na mo say asa wo so is our ma ya ja kwam. Kan na mo say na e wo so. You what the few end before. Check put you the mobile yes is can mo chat so. And me say one mi village kwan samanka se kwanzo fin sa mu kwa samanka se wo mo dia se sa produce wo be ye no e bi be so sa kwan no so se me fa kwan no so na se still up there produce no wonya ya wo mo dia se sika na aka no wo do kwa sa kwan na mame no me mu se sa sika no wo chan me me ya so fa so because wo fa samanka se kwan no sa produce e wo so enye kwan enye produce ketwa wo mo dia se sika no wo ncha no e bi be so sa kwan no so amame na me kwan pa tom ye because ya pa ya because yet to abana asend ye intimate no abana yet you use for yes for so make aban we pass only the one man that's it
Ben so me da sipi hello good afternoon.
Good afternoon mami bia AKWAFO
odini be bia frefio
James 1
yes dear
odini Joseph kasa free Madina
yo danko
me da se na wi na adwuma pa obo ne omo amubo o ne magdem na de wo kan de ene de engineer ba kai o hwe ya man ya de wo no kan nyina o tumi hwe say ya mpanyimfo ya problem Oceana or Casasa, no, they are called your number of years are over to India year coin. And now I get 10%, 20%, and your papa and so I'm paying for ya, no. Or kana and I say, my see, baby in fancy and so now I assemble for Nina and paying for ya, no. And paying for ya, Nama, dear no, and co ye. And I walk and then I system now I cannot. Oh, bisan sa abrochire omo ya abroche na kaso sisi no abroche okwa se sisi wo nka asambo ma obi si we na nko mba na nko mo ochi asambo ni no na omo ma na punishment dia se ba ko wo no no so ba o ye sa nti bibia wo ho omo ya ne basa na we nso aba na wato aso basa na nyina chese na ya continue sa we nyina ntimi mboa o man no ohu ekwen se de di enya wo Ghana ha enya easy omu ba ye ubati mahu na nkanka se ye baba to abai obahu na ye degrade na ye de afaha na enye se omu wo ska omu de be sa akwa no ombe petit di agusu sa na amanfo omu ye se omu dada na ye de ato aba ma omu enti ye so bebre na ye ka no bebre so ho problems a obahu se o ka se ya ye no kwan na akoto aba oto aba wi ya nso beto ba akwa na aba huru no nyina ndi akọ nti ọmọ ajụ sị ọmba dị abụrụ politicians need there abụrụ ọmụ dị na enye easy nti ọ dị mani party boys na wee abaji edi na adị echi na wee so asa aba na waji edi nti nhyehyɛ ya na ya system no ụkọ kaga na ha system na nipa ne ka sị ka na ese ọmfan ye nti wa system ra ne sị wee kọye bibi na wachi no na ne yọnkọ ahụ sị wabọ ọman no wee kọrọ no na wachi na ɛno na ya system no ya nkase faska fabaya bibi enti ono obebleme ana wakase ye mum timamufo ni na enye na nka nipa no hu se wasi den dia si so na ka ya chi na abaya akọchi na se obi so wo na oba o me ye sa be we wo amaye no wa ye no hwe o sa agbo na aba no so kra se ono wa ya de because watimi afasa akwa so anyeska o me ha se wu wa okiteska wo no wa power nti wa ye sa anyeska nti ono bi ne be ko o e ba ye wa hu omo amu omu di saa omu amu amampanyi fie no nyina saa kwan so na omu nyina contract na we on ze omu anyeska omu kogina omu paso so omu PMPs oba hu se ai be fa na afa efa ya na chese wa be yi no kana ya papa o diskafi aja amana ada ni papa me da se na adwuma pa obo
Mesmedase, hello, good afternoon.
Nyame asomje ankawo awiawe papa
Ankawo so
mema yakọ yeyina yakọ nyuvere de nyame pe no na oye nti yeyina ba ma yakọ
atemidase wan meshiani
o se Nana Mohammed kaswa overia masalachi
yo nana it you
o mami fasasa na yebo ni din wo radio no so information minister no o say me so MP and a deputy information minister honorable Sylvester Tete onyi genia akasa o say MC for more Ghana and o mi na akabo na mo temase ana Petro sa wo ha na mo cruise de aba ba me can just say the whole Ghana English amafro be dia mi MC wo Robert Demi ya put ọhana ya bo so ayema wo se nya petros anti sikano abancha ọmama English amafofo yenya bebre na ya ka se yenya bi ye na yenya bi ntafa abale sa dia bebi akoso jo obetuma o se akra bebi wo okra ya ye kwana double but English amafro dia ma wo se na da ho nya petros anti sikano mama bebre ebra na me MC ejuma no ha kamano manuasi medaso bebre
enso medase pi hello good afternoon
memo ha maame
of here come be bolding so of aka me te won ka che o ba jo what to say
mboko so se de wash de
oh nyame nti
ebe yi sa amen na mo mejo wa mentem sa
ene de of uni ho hawo me ya me de bebro me ma me dan me kakura
matiasie babe ja yesi sukura ijahim ntidi de ma me nkasam kire o metie engineer Ghana ha what say mo nsantrufu mo akoma engineer for mo
maka corruption me woman kasa en ha woman sika no corruption woman de no mogi no eda ho ya ye asembie ni wo wo ye hu hwie nye engineer yi no abeka da ye you be say woman ha woman because road no be ye wo ya I'm telling you say awia no mo ko guo your friend say bitomi one say ye nye bi wa ha nanke bi wa ha enti ye de ye kwai na ni etimi de guso enne wo mo de dirty oil ni ade no mo de afra kakra bi akofie guso enti se adenta udu adenta wo mo fra baabi wo mo fra hombu sei eze ekumo yi baabi a Roman church what the biggest maami ni opposite road wo dawo me say road ni ye nimfie bi nu so ya bai na ye kwai na maami enimfie mienu kota ba kokora di kwarzo tutu bibia wo refri so a maami busa ho se sika ben na betimi di ato de aye kwai wo di busa ho afi mfie abai no wo beba ko no aye kwai no mprenu mfie nan no aye ni mprenu a na ye wo engineers wo krum ha ni etua nipa ka mo ye kwai maami hwe me se me ye me wo dibia bia ayi ka Medina MC kama kochi no kama make sure say beje no mami ncho kwa bi Medina obi ohonim sa u free race junction ko power land wonam kwa akosi agbogba container no so udru goe bi ewo kwa no middle after goe no rata man bi gina ho a mami da bi okuta sofi egina kwa no middle enye bibia na ma ehotutu yo eye gata da kwa ne nchen no na gata no wo kwa on the right hand side na gata no echoku ye e woni ba bi na nsuo no e be fa akwa no ma me je bia me ka sem ya se asfaltic road na nsuo nam so sa da bia e be twakwa yim ma me ye kai wo mo anya de kwa no wo twetei e ma akwadane amra rasa ma da bia wo no ogina na manfo tete ne magum na manfo cheni sika aswatro na wo watiti hwa ba bi ode ka na moda bia ye kotoka amano a tanka se panini ya to 4x4 eye Nissan Patrol 4x4 petrol ni atamano no watim enti wode tumu a wo hunu no oti ho asem si na wo esi wo mpeso aso na wo bi mebremu se na ka kese overload na ye den ni ade amame na ye tua MC ka ye nyina na ye hwe so o man ne be yi e wo se ke ye ti no ni ye yi na di edipa do doso ni apante foforo no aba ni yi na di na foforo ba sa anya sa mame enipa bebere kan na adenta road wo mu mame be adenta do road wo mu kuso de abai na ye nyina ye sike wo mu de be ye wo bi horo ka wo so atikreta tipa nansen ba ko wo de nam do road na azel no animu de etu ye efom kradadadada no atwi kota na firi so mame ni akofre abai so omra meye no yi ni ka akọ wa ntua he wa anya he yanhwe nim first na ka beka ya minim so beka na ka president ko for time commander Tando na o mu kire road sa eye dan wo bi the road car efunu car wo de fa kwa ntemo a wo say ya kire ye woni kwan so wo de fa ho na papa kire and na wo bia kire bia because sa president for ko kire a ebe me ehu ye right entu ntimi mfa wo la cruiser ye dia ma no wo da dispatch radar no abefa kware ntefia na wo pia yegu entu o decide so wo nkire biem enti masresa IGP ya wo ba ye wurada pare so asi ne bo wo ayen ya sa nkire no wo ma process for MTT ndifo yi wo mo nkire ni ehunu se wo ntimi mfa funu wo kosie funu ne funu no pentem ta mi ame wo life me bobra o mind pain ye ya de sa
nwa o fa ke bi nwa
what you say what that this what rather no wo pia yen wo bia wo sabe ya de loan na toka ma wutim wo ba wo sabe say wo kuta la cruiser me ko fa wiram na do an wo me time na wo afa kwa papa no wa bra wo do de loan ya dia mo wato me an ma so ga to meka na wo ko ka ni ababu ye nyan ma tutrafo yi bi ma me yo so me mo po me ba kwa dental police akwa report wo de ka atwi ka Besinda yasi ya hajia ye wu hajia wo ko baabi akoka besinda ye timi ka ho ase where your mind
afra asem o
fa mama ya na awre ko eno na ensantrofo bi owura kwabra kwachi wadi akira kasa richafo na watwa ne kra so yi ti me stress o man no ye nyina ye man ma ye nhwesa manyokuro we sei na obi ye wunua wo di abro wo yade ni tia ye na sese ye ka ma me hwe ma me last me ma wasem bi ne dodo wa ye ni ati adenta nyina wo electricity adenta o yare fire wo ko dodo wa ma no ba je di se me pe dodo wa office number adenta electricity for no ba ko wo yese fro jata junction e no wo yare fa ani da ma kwani mi enu nyina wo mu ni dodo wa ne number I'm telling you me no ko ya dam duplicate Mahama in parliament to like
ya sam ya da se pi hello mpacho facha me wate wadaroma
mama BIAMAH mpacho ya fam Mr. Asante
yo Mr.
Katafri amasamai
mpacho itio
me so me ma yakọ me so in neba bebu ho
that's
na ya kwa hu sensem de ya ka se ya ka anka ye nka wie dada de bebo mama BIAMAH se oba media tukotoku ekwan ya omu ye 2 to 3 years se ekwan ni nyina sei amate se abenu futukwan ekwan ya omu aboka adisika twitwi die chese ya bo man ka se dia ekwan ene be se ko so media kutuku adisi ya sa construct ekwan bufo na senya oba masama ya ekwan ya wo so wo ma babaye ofa abiase kuku board ofa wa anu ata besi opa obesi tapema ekwan ya o maye achara na besafe ekwan ni na sati ese a chese wo na nkwan no so kura na wo etimi hu enfutu se asaka anwea atu anwea na se esi ebetre o manyi mu na se bibia because ye biodua mu ahwe mu no na sa ekwan no America ho asem no o de ama party niba onu onim ekwan ho bibia wodi nim di okwan ho sanse oye party niba o mo na aboa ma aban na ba enti se ye mpo ese o mo sunya bibi di compensate no enti o mo di yen life di agro ekwan a o mo so o ma yen se sia di ama koko board ese be se di ekwan ya ye abro so abesa fi ubo se kwan ni na ebesa ba se yes an construct ekwan for that is it ya ye enkobesie ekoya ya saba yenku ye nimu da ndi ya abano ni mpanimfuo emra awoni engineer ya kasa no na nsem o ken na no ase o yen citizens no ana wo chesi nsu esuban yi na da meka mesim o mo ana ye sa agreement no e ka se o mamma ni esuban na na mento o mase so o ko brochira enya se nipa na o mto no esuban ye sene Ghana fo seke ka suba kwa ye na Ghana fo suba na ye na system no e ye tuma wo ho nti e ma wo mo kwa ma wo suba no ene no mo ndan na di wo ho sense ho no ye se ha entugo le nwa se utugu wo system no chiwa pani a wo se ho no wo chiwa e kwanya odo be fa so no e ho ye ni bravo ho wo hini tutuntuma e se mabusuani ni no fa si ni eni mikro bani ninti jaano ensi da ya hanso bia wo ko hu so obi asi dansi ensuo kwan mu no panimu no wo ye authority no awse no so no wo ko to no dia na wo ye emna be na da na jisi no wo so ne saa enti na sa mo foforo so onu so be si bia si ekwan mu enti eye system ni na enetuma na nyo mama no bisi wo nipa bia no wo jan so won fa ne pe entrance asi so a do obeye no ebe ekrojin wo do obeye be ekrojin ayemla
that's say hello good afternoon
minu aba maha because yo ye kese pa o
acho di ni bebia frefi
wan kasa unu obe ma ya po
yo yo that's say that's say amen
mi woni furu wa woni tu mi aka se mi be master mi e ku ba ko pe e dia sanu obiara senya mi sra de master mi e ku papa ni aba sikai a amampanyini atwa to ho se fanya potho sidie me sa pa chau tu ko foru akwan to whom to go forward fine. Yes, I'm a chow, when you phone number postpost, no, Miss Strapa chow, Monkaya Wati. To whom to go forward for postpost, the baby the moon, those who papa. The free sana said you go forward to Ukraine, go forward to Ukraine, fine, Yaba, or no, so yes, the Pamucho, the Canabana, Abai, and the Discana Badia. Miss Ramo, Monkaya Wati. Na ye bro sa kwanu so papa ye ta to kra me de ma sem be ye ukra kan etu ya kan sen aseswa ukra kan tu aseswa kwan ni aba sika wodi ye sramo o me bi su so me da se papa ya mi sha wate
men so me da sipi ebusuafo ye course na de mayi me yam ene de mayi me yam papa be de mo ebesi wa ha eti ye ba bepon na cement mi amia me sramo mamo ne menko ai mamo ne menko issues and e go apono so aye ba bebobo ho majority leadership in parliament and saye ebeba anase this year the heroes HMS abozo resign there definitely obi o ho a ye de no ebe replace na na bi no mo ka say he was pushed out wono nyono ankasa ene ko ye tie pesi ehunu mu this year na na ke aba be ka me hunto be kire yen ne nam supporting ya ma heroes HMS abozo or resign ye ejapadi hu senseme na minority dom kuma umra shebedwafie wo so che say aban essay $12 million e was a ejapadi no a yan hunu de ko de amfa so titru a eba ma Ghana for eti no so bebisam de ko de omde sika na ye no wo mo ebe kire yen NPP wo mo ade mo manifesto committee so aba for election 2024 na pese mi hunu wo nso ye be na de no ntem e na afi wo mo campaign team no so entem edi ne nyina ye behwe na yadomo esukọ nyame yadom ama mia nkasa edofo ba ko pe misaya osanita no baba beka ye hu e wa ha sei sanso na Emmanuel Adote Alote NDC menya ready za matwe manso ya na muye ya kwame kuma
si enyina tie manku bia ma na ebeduru mesumesu menya patripa abo be do mesumesu mani
Mr. Sanitano ono na ensesa da de bia ono ne first person you're taking the seat and sana others na aba be join it o ya me dof
the others ni watamfo
me kan say mo ya matamfo me kan say mo ya matamfo but Mr. Sanitano e ya me dof
me nka say ye de nyame asese ne o hyetuntum na wadofo no bebe yi watamfo no so bebe ye de
ansa na kwa Mr. Sanitano na ta de kwa che say oni me nyina esubom
wan esu no no va say join the kan o si jaze wusunsu bi and this kana ma lo fe fa ko ja
nana ke enso abesi NPP abayokora na emo e wa haze mpanyu fo me pamocho me mamu nyina kwaba
Joseph ame Joseph
nyina mo ye
ame adom ne ne hira
da Kristo ase
so here
alate
amen
na consequences is time
ame adom
ye de na so e was say any every consequences because
ame adom
yes NPP o masesa omo candidate
on say
e be ma ne memo ayede ama
on say David on say wo match na say ya share with 7-0 as I can 90 minutes sorry 9 minutes 9 minutes as I say okay with top strikers no mo boni year what is some mo say MP no mo say epamo MC no so kan nti o mo say form no enye kra e bia say me kan na case David me de e say agroni form me kan e bebre me kai MP for I think back at 2000 Akonai. Once 2000 NDC lose la seat no. Emma MPP. And you okay no friend Akonai. Because I say one radio station a friend concerning some clean up exercise bi omo here em say we borrow ni show be yira nti ebisa no nti friend ebisa no say MP. And interview was in English. Mr. Honorable, the people claim they cannot find wheelbarrows and all those things. And some are even claiming that they are in your house. It's not in the bro phone and you say I take the wheelbarrow. Make a libre. You know chamu naka. And myself man say me can't be brave. I ground form. Because when we say 9 minutes naka no. One is that top strikers now. Enye
na wonye ni say o masesa o candidate no e be pave way ama fence MPP oh because already na nkasa na ho your strong
omo ja kan na otisi wan kai ne onmu na ba no majority on nim pa nti me kan bebre
wow
majority nim ne omo na ba pa apart from ebia sika yes any brother wo sika no what again in the constituency
yeah pan why dey abua and at also the bawo side dey awu na na so you know who you dem pay butter
on say last make I say time I call district level elections you know whether we like it or not yeah wo nkrofo amo they sympathize with either MPP or NDC am ko gina bi and the idea say no nkrofo they sympathize with us no etumi nya mu 8 out of 13 no and you almost sympathize with the MPP nya 5 unit committee no nka 65 once nya 41 na 24 here and the ho na a bomb when he say no
all is not well
they have to do something until make us a match 7-0 almost is that two top strikers but we will finish with the 7-0 be sure
okay Mr. Yasanita no
na ke
eja political analysis no how far
this time one political analysis
yeah man I mean Mr. Master
Nedofo
political analysis
I mean say the analysis
Nedofo ajumboni we team papa
bozo
ajumboni we team Nedofo aya de bia medwene ho amenti ase ma me wisu na me ka kire oni so ohun so ohun and that's all the call of America kire
this year analyzing the situation we find ourselves in politically very very difficult now for analysis because day in day out new things are coming out and the question agent NPP so because they are the incumbent and the creation of the show largely is on them. Until no the bomb her, actually they are bomb her. I am one person who doesn't want to speak against any of the candidates. I have been very careful in my discourse. Dr. Baumia and Sema Sebi, you trunk as a video, can pim I don't want to be part of that. And then His Excellency the form.
Special reason.
Yeah, I feel say omomi enu nyina no omo abobrako emu ani mu ayi. Nti sabe me ntumi betra kasa videos na me kasa na ke we trofo number wa fa those kind of things. I cannot be that part of it. And His Excellency the former president and also Mahama. E wan some nkrofo e kan e fa no both negative and positive, and I cannot be part of the negative discourse. And to see normal policies, or more policy ideas or more plus manifesto out, and nona you be the core your friend say deliveries, and I say deliverables. You expected from the two parties. But when it comes to the NDC, I'm sure say for their manifesto, and yet difficult to be a moment. Because they have the blueprint that they wanted to implement the previous year, and if there will be anything at all, just a trinkle of it, and then they will. In the analysis in the area, but tough because of the behavior of all the parties, especially the MPP, the AC or Parliament. Because some of the rumors that some of us we have, I can put it out. Information, insider information, true and true, I can put it out. So you are handicapped in your delivery. I don't know how yeah.
I see. Nanake, Manson Hene, NPP. And your mamma to say,
a radiatum. Any mammy, Ghana from Pie Bonnie or Docasia, Madame the DH, or Sunuku, Amanyo Kuninti. Dr.
Breaking the 8.
Dr. Mahmoud Baum, I am fan in Chiakasi, Emma, Mammy BIAMAH, one what you might for any sabi, Udofo, any water from. I say, Nintiamopa. And Osansim in Canche, a Uriah was on the tunnel. We and Ukraine make a choose. Did he come in our semano? Because primary doing in primary time. Dog say Ote support our demand. Same people for selected Dr. Mahmoud Baum. I'm not speaking and I'm not lying. Enti mena wasemano. Na me kan jo say koso wanya gidie woni mu. Na obey deliver. Onim say
it is possible.
Gidie wunya woni mu say MPP for en selected no. Masa gidie na antena ho. Na obey deliver mo ni so age. Mame ya tena se ya ye niema ya te campaign team ya te ya launch a manifesto committee so party ni mu ajo asumdue wo ho yeguso baby a elections yakoko elections wi ye no reconciliation so eguso den ya hwese ye beto to niema na obi asebe watimi waka me binti o se ebi a mekura mefa me ho mo campaign me nkobi onyamade no yeguso ne enuanom ne adofo no kasa sebe ya maame asumdue ebeba so obegye di se ye start in primary di ntia na me say mean declare support Emma will be no. These are some of the reasons. Because you know, because EBIA support Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, Alote support to Kennedy or Hene Japan, may support TBIA offer, watch a jackal. And Simbia Becky can during campaign time, no. You baby, you know, won't say, Moon said then she has a more conto call. But wow, you don't feel that kind of vibe now, first, maybe because of being Simbia. We can find the candidates in the hunti. I know me kai 2007, mame, ye no be amani hunu. Na ye sua bibia free munti na me ye imagine say me go declare support to ma obi. Me ye MPP adwuma. Do be lead bia no, ye ready see ene be adwuma. And I'm happy. See akoto aba no Dr. Mahmoud Baumia e na ewini MPP flag bearership no. Na nei what in the campaign team we yi manifesto committee so ato dwa. Me wo gidie e woni da so kese say manifesto committee ni beye dwumaden no de manifesto eni so ade hunu papa e de besesa abetoa de mampani ado danko akufo ado ayi so na ya toa so na ya shipping no na de aduru bosha asase ne so me ogidie kese say almost start your adwuma na within the shortest possible time no omo because am say de mera to ho ama omo so omo so mera no me yomo de na ye nhwe na nye yi
ye hwe ano ma be ni su osese ye hwe Ebusiafo need 100.9 and was so egua otie no na me sha se na na ke wa so na me ba be sha se fisan se yes obofo ne de nam eho apaso NPP mu leadership in parliament say majority leader wa resigning na ensensem bi kokoko so rumors bi ni ade kokoko so emebe se ye be constitute leadership foforo efahin ko si him ma wo mo leadership no san ye press conference edi tu dwa se obi bia ne hono mu ete saa eni da bi ene enkote ya ne se majority leader odi na dwuma ato nti ne ebinom akeka ne se papa no ankasa na me se party fo ne mpanyimfo no na pushi ne se ye watena so bia ye sore ko wa akra so MP on sa mabi eti ko no obi so emra me ye bi ye poten ena account se euro se chimensa bu of na dwuma ento
maame me da se didi kind there's a misfeeling ewo ora o se chimensa buntu adwuma odi ato ho yi didi kind say menu nyina gidi yi say the next parliament no o mabi na yini madwuma den ora o se chimensa buntu wabeye e Ghana's parliament obi ti say ye obenfo bi ono memenko amadwene ko ne ko say ye ma omo kokopere MPB ye nyo omo permanent staff wo parliament wo no ma obi ti say ai abansuma na babin chimensa buntu wo de yen select one here one there na ye ma omo nka ho ɔmo ntena hɔ pɛm so ɔmo pɛm no de ɔmo nkosi bi wu na ɔmo mmoa yɛn toto exactly na ɛba no sɛ yɛkɔ primaries ne yayi obi oba bɛdi party n'anim ne ato ne so aba ne deɛ ɛyɛ den a ɔmo nyinaa mekae sɛ ababa me sɛ aten so lose ne seat anaasɛ wano ano wankɔ bi okay just like so owura achievements abonso so say ɔnkɔ bi mu enti maame minim yie sɛ wakyerɛ nipa dodoɔ na adwuma woni hɔ a ɔmbɛtumi ahyɛ ne shoes no but me ma dwene mu die na me feel say kono anim se bia the next parliament ɔma no anka ɔma a wakyerɛ ɔma adwuma no esi da sɛ ɔbɛma ɔmo kwan na ɔma practice in your presence na wa correct wɔ mo anaasɛ yɛbɛgyae na time na so na ɔkɔ a ɔmo nso aba abɛtoa so sɛ deɛ ɔmo sɛ me ma me da bia sɛ ma me ka ne sɛ obiara ni hɔ no mɛwo no no ɔte parliament obiara ba ofiri abɔnten na ɛbaa na obɛsua parliamentary proceedings no ɛne wahunu sɛ deɛ owura achievements atimi asua ho yi so obiara de ne bɛba bia nso a willing so obɛsua obɛhu enti changes ne deɛ unsɛ yɛ maame Sairam Alhassan wanya new appointment a wɔkɔdi ministerial appointment a yɛde ama ne
sanitation
enti certainly na ɛwɔ sɛ replacement bi ba hɔ na owura chairman's abonsudeɛ no maame yɛn nso yɛtete bi sɛ party person wɔyɛ changes ɛwɔ what do you call it parliamentary leadership no but yɛpusu nunum no nso yɛte sɛ ɛnyɛ no korɛ saa party no ɛnyɛ n'adwene so ɔbɛyɛ biribi ɛte saa enti ɛnɛmete sɛ owura chairman's abonsu ɛsɛ wɔde n'adwuma ato hɔ no menim so wahu manifesto committee na what maame wanya bi akenkan okay unim do ɔyɛ chairman owura say chairman's abonsu enti me hu no sɛ adwuma dodoɔ unim so ɔno anso na yɛ minister for parliamentary affairs enti adwuma dodoɔ ne task adodoɔ a yɛde ama no ɛna ebi ama na gye bi mato hɔ sɛ yɛma obi nso mɛfa no ntoa so na deɛ ɛtɔ so mmienu abere a ɔwɔ parliament hɔ no ɔmo nyɛ baabi ɔso correct no na wa correct baabi ɔso ɔtene wɔn no na watene wɔn enti me deɛ saa na me hu no sɛ ɔno ani pɛ mu ɛna wafiri sɛ adwuma deɛ yɛde abɛhyɛ ne nsa yi ɛnɛ wɔdi minister wɔsan yɛ chairman of the manifesto committee ohia mmerɛ for adwuma yi mmienu nyina enti enye obi ɛna apushi no sɛ on resign menim sɛ anɔpɛ menim sɛ interviews bi akɔkɔ so sɛ wutimi monitor bia wanka baabi ada sɛ obi na sponsor ne so on resign ɔse ɔno na ofi sɛ baabi abɛduru no ɔso ba nkrɔfoɔ kwan no mo nso bɛsom in the capacity of majority leader wos wasoma chew from minority why lead MPP from the minority na no de ba majority and then therefore over Mingham and I think over 12 years lead
12 years
yes okay. Over 12 years lead maybe I think say say 16 years ago because under the NDC he was a minority leader. Yes and wabe majority leader for 2 terms and so ha kan ho enti me hu ne say wabɔ ne homoden ye ma ne mo apiafo adwuma no sebe penifo se be ma be ye bi wa me ye ni nyina enkofo kyerɛ o madwen sɛ de mesumi kyerɛ bi sɛ nke betimi a because them no be din go anga me de sɛ nke betimi anke empa office kra mo ho a wo mo be coachi parliamentary proceedings no oni masemo nipa me din go so bi sa me enti nyame mfa sa ma wo aye nyobi ama ne adwuma na certainly obi nso beba no aba abaye ne de enti me de mani age so no ankasa willingly wa ma kwan sɛ ebi mra no meto aso menim ye sɛ the nipa na currently no any deputy no owura Afenyo Markins enti certainly bi ono na be take over ma me so kai sɛ ye changes bi na de Afenyo be ye deputy na ayi na na wo ho wa wonua ba adwoasafo na na ɛwɔ hɔ ɛna ensesaye ba ya ɛde owura Afenyo Markins be ye the deputy so ensesaye ne de ye kɔ yanim a ye kɔ yanim sɛ de NDC for de ende sɛ ɔmo hyɛ da sɛ ye changes ye de ministry appointment na yi ba akɔ afiri mu ɛna e friend say ɔno so sɛ adwuma de do the same adwuma enti oja ɛhɔ de no so ato ba no nkyerɛ sɛ owura Chairman's Abonsu agya parliamentary adwuma wɔda so parliament wɔ na wo sɛ di minister kra parliament wɔ ɔyɛ minister for parliamentary affairs enti leadership no sɛ la ɔka ho bi enti mankɔfo hu ne sɛ bia wa free leadership no mu kra da bi sɛ parliament no minority ni take your decision bi ɔmbɛyɛ bia ɔsɛ kɔ your friend say mampani ho no owura say Mensa Bunsu any bejinem between the mampani and the parliament no majority side no so I think say on free leadership nim obeko so ayedwuma no dey assume NPP and then manifesto committee on a dano yema no nitinkwa na dwuma pa wa yenti na ma ya san de adwuma eti sei apie ne so enti onyere ne ho na de de abeka ho ne ho so onye ne se de maame oye no no timo obi en kan kire maame bi amase sebe obi na apushi no amana resign obi na force no ora say Mensa Bunsu nye obi a obetimi apushi ne say resign the one no so be atum so resign I just want one
pressure bi wo ho anu odi
maame pressure no be free hin
e be free party definitely party
maame so there is a pressure to me politicians pa and ka pressure man dey ma bibiri asesa wo parliament one money po over 100 sorry so mo pay minister baako man pani ni o mo tena ase pressure mo dey ba na no odi na pa onu kwa bona nye parliament nko party for nso can be even national executive was also saying same and so man pani ni mpanifo nyina hia I say the mo kan nyina me ne mo ya adwene na emom dwumadie bi a minister ni die nti yema ne mere na onye nkodu mpempenso bi enne maame asema man pani kan nya na wadi zo yi ene wayi minister na free ho no so me dem gidi ye say enye pressure bi a eye dwuma dodo a ye de akeka ho ama no eno ntina ma na ije bi mo na wakofa foforo no de ato aso enti mo bi a na da so bi e ma ne pressure
ene akwabo na nyum mama obi ama me
na nyum no so e me de papa mama akwabo nyum na de wo pressure no what ye munzem no de papa na sam wo wa ha o machine o machine o wa kira DJ wa kira be fe no de atum o mo pressure ma ya sanita no
that's it hello to mama browse
afede musa de matie dia uja ho na no anu matie
jina mo ne krama se
dia mami woja na no anu matie
mami fa akonya wenchia chia obi a menchia menchia mu nyina o studio na menchia etiefo nso ewe ene anyaso otumfo nyina na mene minwan mo studio ene etiefo nyina se mami ye ma wo shedin yo em say oba friend say MPP aso ho a omo changes a o be say omo ye a sebi omo ntumi nche say omo ye bema they want to do changes they want to follow na say identity and say na mo call meeting no that's the reason why first deputy speaker every press conference no wow and say mo call meeting no enra enti na meeting da be mu ye meeting enra mu ye meeting back Tuesday ye back so enra
enra meeting ni different from the work ho asem no
na America say nyina
that changes is saga na e ba na enra meeting
yo mu enonti na mu ye Bekwai MP press conference no just to challenge
but the one relating to Bekwai MP first deputy speaker's press conference no and one na SCNA I enra mo koye ho meeting yen nam koye ho crunch meeting na Flagstaff House that's Jubilee House
yes mu ye meeting Alisa
agenda for the meeting are you changing of parliamentary leadership
it was 0.5 number 5 na e kan mo agenda no number 5 e wo ho number 5 no number 5 no mami omu ye first meeting bi enti omu ye first meeting no and omu skipping number 5 no because e ho no si there bi entry answer enti number 5 no enti your own people they brought it out and I feel so omu say another meeting on the same number 5 no enti Bekwa MP no e any press conference before that same meeting and then so we meeting no and America say you want to do changes but say like want to be now say member to do it like the way I hear here no I say I think at this point you know I agree with the speaker and your kind you know say parties in a political party sponsored you to become an MP and mo bana say be am say changes political party no must have a say. Wow. But ocean near by quite MP kind there be parliament caucus no we have the say we will decide as to who will lead. Is a big mistake Oh, yen fan say, Abia, this time of parliament, I'm no. New. Almost everybody is new, and only few are old. So see, one can say, you may select the wrong person to lead the party, but party in paying for now. Omakra party is and said I'm winning whether 20 or 100 seats in parliament. They know who to put. To recommend. Say no eti animwana. Ebe parties what work. Like Nanake kan Youngophobia over the period they have distinguished themselves in terms of the parliamentary work. Enyanka san microphone prime minister. So that we keep them to also help build that institution. Because at the end of the day, you can read all the books in political science at university. But you attend university but only practical experience. There's nothing from the book you can use. Because agronomy after reading everything in all the universities, all the books, you have to come down to the ground or practice it every day. Until you be 20 years, 16 years, Sanepano is being qualified to become a university professor in political science. As far as parliamentary, parliament Niema is concerned, that person is qualified. One. And we need the parties together with the caucus to agree as to who will lead. And then some years I see finally the current majority leader he has resigned as the leader for the majority in parliament. While resigning, Bible can say Yamanu new rule say on the manifesto committee and not to resign. People are also saying pressure na eba you see, just be firm with your decision. Changes, do the changes like the way omukasa enti but at least we take him time etie ni ayi kana there be na yeku na yaruna yes and then I do say you don't even know how to go about it, whether party be here and I say MP the dark caucus no be. You see, sometimes obi ya dey na say ebia like unto boss entie ni oye and you just go and criticize eduru so we are confused, and that's the reason why they are at that point. But all said and done, they are confused. No, they are confused. They are confused because back and forth, man were resigning. So already Obi, one of the leaders had been promoted. On minister, and there's a vacancy. Man is resigning. So whether you like it or not, you have to do changes. And resignation stem from all these controversies. He resigned because of all this up and down, and sometimes be idea. Take your time and listen. Yeah, before we changes standing orders in parliament, Now first, no, you are confused. No, not assumption. Neko simply means you are confused. You have that one meeting 3 times, 3 different meetings, and after the man has been pressed upon to resign. Now meeting is a movie. Now meeting is then I may say one of your agenda number 5 is the parliamentary leadership. Me boy, we saw the agenda. Yeah. And I make us say when you're confused. And then I make us say sometimes you take your time, take your time and learn from it. It's not be beyond just come and criticize. Because before I'm going to say first Nancy and almost standing orders and they are saying the caucus in parliament will now determine who becomes the leader. And just the leader, whether minority or majority, or one care about the deputies and the chief and all those things, But first, it was in the party's constitution. The various party say, "Omunombe." And here they say, became the chairman of the party, with as a secretary, and it's in the constitution. Say they have the right to determine who lead the party caucus in parliament. Very simple. And I think so. Near already from the previous parliament, the same people were leading. It was assumed that we have not elected. No, see, we have to give effect to the provisions in our constitution. Musi, hey, but Namia don't I don't know we're able to bring everybody together. They say a cost smooth. Everybody understand the reason why because you can say 2 reasons. You have flag barrier every northern region, so we can't have a bench. Not 4. That should regional balance per the constitution of Ghana, and then we must have regional balance. And the central region, western region, any voter region, and Greater Accra ebe then one from BA no be anti Flag from the northern region. You will be so already party in parliament from the central region. Will be so already from the western region, western north, any if any voter region, any Greater Accra. Now you regional balance. Of course, you need to be all the 16 regions, but at least about 6 to 7 regions LED party. That's one of the reasons I mostly there be. The second reason is the next election, and that's election here come this year, it's all about the economy. Everything about the finance and economy, BBI economy, energy economy, education economy. Secondary school crying to me to bills, electricity bills are do economy. Ain't ye pobia? Sebi, Nyamia don't was here in that particular area. He can lead the party in parliament and speak on the issues of what? Economics and finance. And my race is when actually in this country. And then I do so. Look at how confused you are. I mean, you're confused. I'm member. Now, whatever change you want to do, do it and let's move forward. Nobody is after. It's your prerogative. I mean, it's your right to put, say, parliament or no. It's the party's right. Any more parliament, Just do it and let's move on so that we focus on the bigger issues. Look, mommy, there are a lot of issues. Are you aware say January next year DDP we have to go back and start paying the interest. DDP gidi first payment is starting next year. January February. Na second way. After so yes sign hydro. Where kaya $650 million to do some of the interchange. I think PTC interchange and the Tamale one also. Though second amber. And also my 5 years moratorium. Till next year by June, we have to start paying. It's kind of way. And the country is broke. These are the issues I think say we should spend time on. Not ammonia, do your changes and let's move on.
Why don't you allow the MPP to continue so that the I'm messing up no on be fixing?
I'm telling you. If you say oh man oh yeah, if say oh yeah this nice cemetery Gethsemane Siashino. But be another one can see it. Pram. Very great land cemetery. Big land nti okoye no me share video no osofo be bompa ya BS a company nti me bompa ya na company enko so ana me ni say me bompa say enko so a and Ghana for be wu because the only way the company will go on say they be ankrofo be gi asase yes e dey say nkrofo
na me ba alo te say dey wo kan e wo mo ye funda kan so bompa say the business nko
nti yan hwe ye na say e ma nkrofo to continue again no mami I'm telling you we will bury entire country. I'm telling you, let's say you know any Grace land. Look, that's saying friend is abiling. Look at the queue, microphone pay visa. Look at the microphone go viaso. Because and do you know how much they're spending? Maybe say minimum 100,000 Ghana cedis. People are willing. No, they are willing to pay. No, invest into what, mommy? Me, I manage businesses. Me and Gasami were businesses. Me was short. Me no on the Kasua Highway. My close back on. I couldn't play Juma because new enemy turn. For you to go and take the goods, one crown, 100,000 Ghana cedis will give you few doors, security doors. I'm telling you, ain't you? Me 100,000 Ghana cedis, sir. Me ako join the queue. Na me so me call Canada nibi. People, you can see, I believe me. The queue over there. Ain't you? If these people continue, I'm telling you, mommy, be say na.
But as Mr. Yao Asani Tano, yen changes in Parliament, and bia a bit may affect parliamentary activities in general. Mr.
First of all, Mame, yes. Nansana mbeko wasem no so Mame enchia metela Reagan Wusu opamta de eheme. O Iran
opamta reaction.
Oh, I get some opamta.
Iran clinic.
That's opamta. Opamta. That's not opamta. Okay.
Oh, what do you want to call your pachoka? Yes, ma'am. When you remember, say almost.
And your man shout out.
Mommy dip him.
So far as opamta,
mommy dip him.
Mr. Yellow goggles. Yellow goggles.
And you can't say, yeah, panel, no, yeah, me, Mami BIAMAH dey so be say tuntum go nti ompa ma yitum amele dey go. I dey em so my different colors. Na ye betra se ne who say friend is
Regan Osu
na address ye nyina.
Otie ya na.
Onko a wuntimi metra na da bia Regan Osu. Mani pem.
Ene Regan me pa chewo. Say the what say na ke e ka no. E memma kantin ka miensa e na oba tuato.
Ba so kantin ka.
Eso me kantin ka me na so me na so pa me mood ye me heavy. Aha. Ti wasumwa.
43.
What ya di o me ka kura me sha ase kura wo so ma no ana ho na de size ato abontin
e di size 43 and ana ke also size
ma me minimum size o
o de be sha 45 ana
sorry
na ke be sha 45 oh
44
ya o de size
41 we say 40-41
and the Regan you ready now baba obeba ha no abembeja mu nyina
na you ba Thursday ba news you ba Regan sitting upon uniform saying oya on to yellow goggles ni bi mama we say yellow goggles
yenko bisatano
na fe so my son aka say menua adote alote anya so otu nkrofo e wo ho no eso mu hu adwuma so a adote why from a young age to the point crop still no what that's so young na adote entra faako sabe ye first can talk a year friend is a constituency of late you obi ma oskana se okoto aba ana se yesi obi ni nua e wo sekanti mo gina so akoto aba ma no one day obedi mo dokron kwa eti mo fa young man no mo nim no mo na tra ho ache a wonim terrain no
is the problems or move them
very much accessible easy to approach etc no na omontoma adote alote come 2024 na maame asema ode baba no antisa adote ndisa
alote onya sada
find it when they say party phone work with you no any problem and when they put it in hard na kono ni pa bi and is a fine gentleman
maame changes na aba no
changes be aba
e be affect not only parliament but MPP as a whole na die mu bi atete no se dem kan no ye be twentwen so omo adi dware omo so wia na se beto abonten na ya beka bi na de tie ne se na keti ha e ka se dwuma dodo nti e na wura chi mansa bonso waya na adwe se obejai ne leadership ato ho na dwuma na asembe ni adwuma dodo ene san kan dwuma na e ba no mo na obetene ne down and continue with your majority leadership na would they steer parliament abua na better matiase
because we need ya end we
na
majority leader
na manifesto committee chairman and ended that ben
manifesto committee chairman how would he win the election
yes here we any about more appointment
mo wie manifesto no ya
what you manifesto committee member
nanake
small player
nanake onye umani mflo mama
said do kan na mpesa me
na se o kan na me so meti hodi man ka hwe nti maame me se ensem enam kwan so eba within the MPP na da bia me kan de me yapa but me kan na MPP for fee say bia ono de da bia on pay MPP for asem so but na do dan kwaku for do his excellency his leadership style and a good party no as we speak
party na good
I can tell you for sure say mama Nanado has sent this party back 30 years. The image of MPP has been sunk by his excellency Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo per his leadership style. Tintin tirinti ene ye comment ye we nkwa we mra wo enrechi ye demand say ye mpam obi wo se da wo bebu kotodwe wo pa cha owie ye ka se okay monto aso na wo se wo wie asomasi obekọ wo wie pe na wo se sebe mo fam bibi endi wanye meetings o ma akoi mame emu nsem ne yeti bio aye mo nyo mo adwen say we don't have friends amongst them. I mean, I can tell you on authority say mpanyinfoɔ pa akuku dambi amashi omo NPP mu at least 2 they told me plainly say yaw Asiadun Ketia and his general secretary Fifi Kweti are bold and radical, and if we don't learn those things, our party is not going anywhere. NDC year changes. And I came back to her can say NDC for pen ordinance for us. In Tiafe Kropo, the MPP for Abe spokespersons for Muntakane Haruna. And confusion now, you are so confused because there are 3 oppositions within the MPP now. Regards these changes, no. At the presidency, there are those who oppose to these particular changes. At the presidency, I mean cabinet, they are more opposed to Sa Noma Yakosu. And a parliament, and so they are more opposed to Sa Noma Yakosu. And some party leadership, almost there are those who are for and those who are against this. Into confusion, they are basa. Now, Noma Boboba, how is it that a party that was in opposition was so attractive compared to party now in power? To the extent they say, as we speak, NPP baby a general, mame, engineer year going into 2024 election, we must be truthful to them. And ma omo nya omo to say sebe we are incumbent here winning is straightforward. It is not like that because most of the party people they are against their own party. Look at one of the leadership style of Nana Danko Kufuado of late, which has sunk the party deeper. Yeah, and Krofua omo portfolio na omo luzu omo primaries no. Na that was clear omo nyina. And na owura chema sabu so. Onwa kasa betu na num to che onko biom. Enti ene yen clear no preko. But this clearance of those omo eluzu omo primaries now wa punish omo in addition and can list Jamo portfolios ne momo nanka in this appointment crop of Fabi Musheshe baby to console them a little bit to garner support for the party in the near future. Now you cleared all of them. You think say omua omulusu omu primary wa clear omono obenya sa akoma pa otemano ne kukuduro se mbe waste me ankasa me resources mpo na be dia campaign ma party yana ndi party no baby ejina no enjina ye His Excellency Dr. Muhammad Baumia, I am telling you on authority, say, NPP is not in good standing when it comes to 2024. And I must admit, however, say, the team over Baumia, Ede Aguho, regards, and I say, what put together, the campaign, they are most experienced in Crawford and Awaka. And in that direction, and my NDC so underestimate you. Also, Baba, yes, just like the same MPP, Mahama. So, Mahama, and then it is a cause for you to worry because Mahama, Juma. This is a Munim, no fee, some be playing around. What was a number of and the same applies to you, the NDC. Some must say, McMahon, the caliber of McMahon. In fact, in Crawford, Dr. Baumia put them together. There are a crack amongst them. About 7-6. I met me up bombarding out about Kasefidien as a bad rigging of election. They are champions. Yes.
Campaign team.
Yes. Wow. They are champions. They have done it before. Then
na safo nyina wom na afafranto fo ise team events MPP aform na Baumia nya 12%.
That when you are talking about McMahon, when you are talking about Kwabena Japan, when you are
ebi so say omo mretwam
yo wo ye afafranto wo be ka say you wan ka say party ya ofri mo mretwam my boy busy so reggae election.
What's the committee na ya bono you were expert wo mo reggae election.
I tell you
if you expert no you see expert what mo Kwabena Japan
omo biadi na dake omo biadi you were experienced people and I make us meba experienced people I'm say and na afafranto for say looking at the kind of team MPP are forming, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia enya 12% impo. And was here on time who will be to say McMahon or wow, your experience.
But my men
and Confonso can say,
I know a different Miss Modi.
And your
and your Casobo. Just say, go be a new
and wouldn't so party for no.
I
say, Memon Trains and I would tell them so party for a regular expert. Okay, what do you try? So the NDC should be very careful when they are dealing with MPP. They shouldn't play down this crack of team that Dr. Baumia has put together. Okay. Because going into election, they are going to be the game changer in terms of whether they will win or they will lose. Because largely, and they know, largely, population are peeved with the MPP, including their own circles. They are peeved with them. And yes, they may have to work extra hard to be able to bring Dr. Baumia into power. But the NDC, I want to believe that they have become a pesetas of electioneering processes and maneuvers. So I stand to be corrected. NDC. Okay. I stand to be corrected, but I think when it comes to opening the electoral processes, yes, now it was closed until now bribery and then they opened it. And this MPP, but later they came to also do the same.
Is it MPP mum? I think MPP in expanding on electoral college.
And this in the chassis.
Yes.
Anyway, we are all learning. Okay. If anybody has the over to me and ask.
Okay, yeah,
that is what my mind tells me. Okay. NDC MPP, NDC have that tenacity to start something radical. Now, say yes, it was the right thing they did. And going forward, I want to believe, this team is a good team that has been put together. Okay. But the changes that has come, I mean, I feel like I won't propose one ever back because a party in power to have 18 people saying we won't go again. There's a lot of frustrated people amongst the party, and they are going to cause mayhem if the party doesn't take care.
You think there are a lot of frustrated people? Maybe they've served the party or their constituents enough. They want to back out so that others can also come in and then help.
Mama, it is not like that. Who did you know me? I can say.
No man catch us one man.
Parliamentary.
So Ross
oh, mama.
I was so uncobi.
He had a reason. By reason, or more tinkleness, I say no. Right? Baby, I do know you did not be the bet you say running mate.
Oh, man,
Manifesto committee chairman. The bet you say running mate. Mama, in some of the Baba Baba.
Matsemeda say, need 100.9 and was Sugua with your next topic in your barber share a Japadi no a hoka. Yakwako ababeto no more 18 and a care no smeba so na my messages. Mefa entwam ansa Meshak Asante Edway Ifria Masama and what you said the last time I checked from Google, Dr. Baumia is still the biggest liar in Africa, and how can such a person become the leader of this great country? In fact, the NPP delegate did not show any respect to the entire people of Ghana for choosing such a character to become the president of Ghana. Chia, God forbid, it won't happen today or 1,000 years to come. Greetings to Sedem Afenyo incoming MP for Amasaman. Good afternoon, MAAME BIAMAH. And I wish you my condolences with that. Say, please, as the NDC man in your studio, you should tell Ghanaians exactly how they are going to implement their 24-hour economy. For instance, if I have been working there for 16 hours and I was paid 150 Ghana cedis for the 16 hours, and now I'm asked to work for 8 hours, would I be paid the same amount of 150 Jumera? But here no hills and I would do way if him a buyer. Hi, BMZ1. My question for the NPP seeking to break the 8 are: can DMP government fight galamsey and corruption-related cases? If yes, since President Nana Addo is fully supporting him, can he start the fight now? Import dependency on food resulting in billions of dollars annually is unacceptable. Can he focus on only 2 products, which are rice and chicken, so that from now to December 7, his delivery will justify his competency? Otherwise, all works without work is dead. The Ghanaians are now discerning. Michael Ashalaja and Odiwe Efe Ebaye. Good afternoon. Dr. Baumia is making Ghanaians doubting whether he truly attained Deputy Governor of Bank of Ghana, who is the worst vice president in terms of managing Ghana's economy since independence. Baumia should focus on bringing the economic indicators back to where he took it from Mr. Arthur, the late, and also forget about his vision. When you do well, more will be added, but failure means back to opposition. Alai Baba or the way from Medina and also so ede Abba. Nana Ekwia Boatin Ablekuma Central, AK Dr. Baumia, AK Dr. Baumia is breaking the 8th. Good afternoon, BMZ1. A very special birthday. Tessa, what they know every day, or somebody special, who wish she had a happy birthday. Nana Ekwia Boatin. A very special birthday to Angelina Opokwe Champo, Inside Dance Suman. God bless your new age and do have a fantastic when you actually a Makana Kabio celebration. And I know I'm Wabwati. Oh, boy, that's it. And no, Kazamanka said. There is no way Ghanaians will vote for Dr. Mahmoud Baumia because he couldn't fulfill the promises he made in opposition and still promising again. Dr. Baumia, we know in opposition, is the same Dr. Baumia we are seeing in power today. He has nothing good to offer. My greetings to Asamanka St. Messiah, Owen Kwame Prempong, aka the darling boy. Incoming MP for Lower West Achim constituency. Enoch Edie Enono Richard, Onosu Diwefri. Amasama, my lady, good afternoon, Major Sopa. I know you are a very bold journalist. Can you please tell Dr. Mahmoud Baumia to stop telling Ghanaians that this electronic something is a novelty and it is an initiative from his office? Number one, kindly tell him that he copied service.gov.gh. This was initiated by Mahama in 2016. Dr. Baumia changed Mahama's e-service to ghana.gov.gh. Number two, kindly tell Dr. Baumia in the face that Mahama in 2016 introduced the Ayalolo e-card, tap and go. On Monday, Dr. Baumia told us that the tap and go is a novelty initiated from his office. This is a gargantuan lie. JDM, Ghana's incoming president, Honorable Sedem Afenyo, incoming MP for Ama Saman. Biamzi, Dr. Baumia is the Dr. Baumia is the best choice to move Ghana forward in the right direction. So let's vote for him come December 7. Ghana goes sweet buta under DMB presidency. Abele or the way for Nungwa and Ode Ebaye. Fellow Ghanaians, let's build Ghana together with Dr. Mahmoud Baumia for good policies, especially tap and go. Greetings to Honorable Robert Lamte, aka Okumkom, our next MP for Medina constituency. Good afternoon, Mami BIAMAH, please. The situation that the PBC find itself could have been avoided if the company didn't go autonomous from Cocoa Board, because during President Kufuor's time, he put in place a pragmatic management in persons of Mr. Oseibuachi, formerly of regional manager of Cocoa Board, Kumasi, and Nana Ejenim Boateng, the chief of Amwamai, as deputy and in charge of finance and administration. It was that time BBC bought Man Diesel, articulated tracks for PBC. It is sad when things go this way for a company like PBC. Mr. Tay, Gulf Estates, and Odiwe Efi Ebai. Eric Kwaku Bwedi, patriotic voice, Bichim. Some Ghanaians, especially the NDC, have decided not to appreciate the good works of Nanato and Dr. Mahmoud Baumia's government. All that they know is unnecessary criticisms. Vote Dr. Baumia for a better Ghana. Greetings to Honorable Dr. Benjamin Yeboah Sechure. Okay, my mefa messages no mefa mo ensiha no mo answer chire eba na foforo aba beka ho a na je se ye de ato am so na ke mpacho come inside adana nikum hey
nana yo
ana okay alote Sanga me pesa u boni film ma me na ni so tete no by force.
Wa me say o ni bank am ne be ko na enye mbati na ya na me onu ni ndi am ne be ko.
Yenga.
Mami.
Yes nana.
Na ai musi ye hwe
ye friend say Japa deal no. See wa ha e na aban ko fa yi ba say Japa. It is Japa yi Ghana ye ngodo say so ye wo yiro say de ban ye ba betu ne ya akopɛ bosi ye de akosi awo akɔgye bosia ye de aban puntu nwuma fa he kosi he e ko bie mu parliament weti yankomra ye fa ye nyese e na parliament wo mo ebotugu ye e ba ye bie mu a ye say saa emotugu go and come go and fix this, go and do this. No, you're spending sikapudo $12 million. Ewo.
I mean, I think that last week, I said, "Call break kakra nti." I can hear some kakra in your absence, but me that's switching a baby me jina.
Okay.
Baby me jina say, "Eye Ghana sika." We can't just waste the money. Say you know kure. Say sika no afa nkrofo bi nsase. Ana say baby kure sika na kodi bia no. I was seeing in a kabum near Koshwe, Negis Canabra. We got $12 million. My money was quite down to do bit me.
Hey, and what do you?
My money, my client do bit me.
Dear Potten, one day.
Only factories are pure water factory do bit me a be. And me only say about when it comes to state funds, me I'm not in support say I am a party in a one munti. We should defend everything. Me I don't really believe say a beer amount or more can be drew that kind of $12 million in a year kind of. But I believe say here the proper investigation body to her. No more fee, no more jassim we say we are. Mammy, you bet me a aquaku hunu as ye. Yeah, this is can ye.
Okay.
Say ye the called ya bond be car now say ye the to papers are ye contract no and ye the to pens and ye day. We should know. And these are questions are. Bijiri is a Ghana ni bia ebisa. Say DNA use sikane de ye. Enti mesre I don't think say or say me say mere bebre with this particular topic.
Okay.
What I'm saying is say yen nyina yenya mere na yen use the appropriate bodies no. Na yen fa investigate asem we. Na yen hunu no kure wum na obi asika fa ne nsase bia no. Mami asotwe bi obi a yen fa ma.
Yen fa ma no. Alote.
Ene die. Na na ke time.
Sure.
Ogoni teu.
What's them?
Confusion e basa e party no.
Kasa Alote. Alote, you have the floor. Yes.
Yo.
Yes, ma'am.
Toda on. Enipa ye koye ni mu no. Yesua ne ma bebre. Na minhu asem kura pese men kan fa topic wo no ho. Sika na ayira ne ye hwehwe. Enti men kwan ankaka dey. Let's tell the truth.
Yes.
Enti say o come no kura boy.
No, enti me bo abaso.
Wo bo ho abaso.
Say, why you had here? I want to talk.
O bo ho abaso.
Na post.
Mo bo abaso ana se mukume.
Na na fio bia yanko. Alote.
On say time I start Jabone no. E kan say bibiri. And the same MPP party. Na say as for this bibia you are against it. Bibia you see yanko back na you say Japan so far what have you gained? The whole thing was abrogated on the way. And I for me myth. Na obekaya myth boss no. Na na quarantine. Ono OPM park. When I who say $12 million no. They say can for the process. Idea I start here. Uncle, it didn't even get anywhere. President is okay. Say na Ghana for Kasaniti. Yen fan to chain and let's do proper consultation with all the stakeholders in Ghana. I don't know yanye no. You're spending $12 million. That's 144,000 million Ghana cedis. Already, the thing never worked. We didn't register in the offshore company. We didn't do anything. But we have spent $12 million. Because one of the sister stations, MBB say now say the consultancy, if a lawyer, ASC, so you have to pay them. But then who start here no? Even CSOs in the mining sector, Parliament minority NDC party say stop it because Emboa. Where can you cry? Mama can say or no bar. Sadly, you so idea Ankosuno, you pay the $12 million to who? Mommy. You pay the money to who? Oh, they be a car and they say, as when this before they buy, they be a car say, Omo Sika. But these are the facts and evidence. These are the facts and evidence. Say, idea yenye krano, $12 million. Shim. A cop. 144 million Ghana cedis. I like the Naki Kano. Look at the number of schools it may see. Oh,
Now almost 150 million.
150 million. Mami, are you aware say secondary schools in no? The free secondary school secretariat no want to be into your utility bills no. Water need is into your, and they are going around as for ECG they say there's no free consumption. So they don't care whether you are a hospital or a school. They are closing all. To the extent say Oko Akraka CC. Amuda assume so. The students in the boarding house, over 3,000 students in United Edda so. How can they have their prep? Essence can be new. But this one almost 150 million, mommy. You could have paid utility bills, electricity, water. They could have paid suppliers for their like they be a moment. Wow, but I call waste. Where you can't find it unless I say it is microphone it will start court. Otherwise, it has gone down the drain. Oh. And this is just an example, mommy. Bebre, okay, PDS. And also, Uncle Ye, according to Omo say, the insurance guarantee was fraudulently acquired. And then also, almost stop you on the way. But only say, at a point, PDS edgy electricity bill to the tune of 1.5 billion into the account. Such kind you have not paid back to us. And also, a waste. So why are we doing this to the nation? They be a can. Then it's like, yeah, don't mind this idea. They be a we are speaking. But a idea be a coso. Ube kaipa time aura AKWAFO air bani baumiano. They spoke on these things. Eka ye pa say under them there don't be no corruption. Yeah, we see but under them it's worse. It's worse. And one thing that they be a mechanism, mami. A buying way a buying beer. Sika abe munsem no. Does ye pa over 840 billion. Ye ka loans on waji, ye ka tax on waji, ye ka if any say grants about oil revenue 3 oil wells in Yinano. They have had a lot of money, but ushe ejuma pa ewo from no. Eswa. In some cases nothing to show for that amount of money there's nothing on the ground to even show in some cases. Oh. But uko back eshe ora mama abresuno. Onya 1/3 of that amount of money. You can go and check. Total sika GRA AG as tax. Sika enya from the oil, any grant, any loan put together no. It's like 1/3 of near omanati say no. But in Yuma oil, every sector you can mention something. But let's come back to this government. Meaning say baby eco waste. No wonder every year be report APA from the audit general's office no. Sika baby eco waste 17 billion, 12 billion, 3 billion, 5 billion. In fact, for the past 7 years, if we put together more than 50 billion eco waste. And that is the problem. I saw mine. Wow. And I support me Nanaki. Say the government must institute investigation. On 1 year, yes.
Possible.
No, we should go into it. We should go into it. Not in Crawford now. The money we pay to them. They should come and account. Tell us why. Say, I didn't ambassador $12 million. You deserve a portion. Tell us. Maybe I am in terms of legal issues concerning Japan. Tell us why I didn't you deserve to take a pay. I mean, we look at it. I think there should be an because we can't allow this money to be going with. Now say there's a special audit report on cocoa rules. I mean say what? And it's the same thing. Seka mutu ya no. In fact, the report no move for only 25 of the contract through sole sourcing. Because most of them were sole sourcing. Seka AC more than 143 kilometers of road no. AC only 86 because the contracts were all inflated. According to the report, about 86 million Ghana cedis are co-waste from the money, and we cannot account for it. Why are we doing this to assess, mommy? They be an asicani co-waste. Meanwhile, no, Obano, and see, anytime I work also, then they also go and refer you to Niesi. But forgetting say, sir, by now, we can want them no, yet to Niswaba. So that issue was a verdict. For all you know, no, Obi to Abba because of that issue. So if you have won the election, now you can say those things we'll see at least, or will come down to the barest minimum. But they be an election, mommy. They cost through. In this 12 million there, we must know what the money was used for. ABA na editia allow for mo be ejuma because you need to draft the contract. ABA and Crofo mo call offshore company na ko share how we can register in the safe haven and all those things, you know. Now you say those monies were paid for the job. Now if someone say I didn't ambassador. Why did you take your pay? Because man unya why should you be paid? Wow.
Atano. Ghana sika no anya bia yen sabe saka. Betere sam when your first time ya hwiri sika sa ya waste sika sa ya waste ni da bia na o ma form ho adi. Wey eni da so bi wo.
Eko amba bi. $12 million. Oh eko wana money. Na mame aya da bia me gu nsa na ma bo ma Jerry ne ko da me omudin na me de ahya ase. Omo na mama nka japade asem no. Ajapade
na me don va menka ho along the way me so me chuku
ajapade no na wo ajapa ana na wo PDS mu nyina na ukọ ajapade document mu na obehu say NPP they came to me can say NPP for nyina but of course it is the party it is an American but omo di party na few of them they came for a state capture. In their quest to capture the state, now ehun here so be capture all the economic buffer pillars. Now obia be a first a heritage fund. Now they will bet a japade and I say a japa. Mame for the way. So be kaya. It is alleged it is alleged says sa a japa deal no. And namso ma first attorney general Yantin and Cambium. Ye yini fi hokro de so be kaya Mame Gloria Akufu because nensema okan ye efa ajapade dabi time mo dey document ko to nani mo review and say it is not in the interest of the country and also you so will be unconscionable about omo put sadie together e microphone mienu miensa bi and na kotra ba bi no mo concoct sadie no mo be share be sensen abandoned taxpayer no ye kon na benefiting crofobia mame yete ha PDS and crofobia one see the kura no money bi wo bottom so omo be capitalize you but omo to me take key over my electricity bill and mo for 6 months omo achedi yete ha na 12 million e ba be dey agenda 111 hwesika ekom ni nyina ye yefi am say oil fund or say heritage fund right this would give say $12 million and to me see agenda 111 about 4-5 one of them as they costed some time back now 600 million Ghana cedi 600 million Ghana cedi per one until would give say 12 million and to me see would the boy say bakumia $1 million $5 million so can be a bit me see 2 crop and so say kano your school feeding aduane enkola di ni wo fie na sa sika pudu we nkrofo e4 months as no mu di ni free na amafo bre yet the same government no create catapult a obiti ho see you up to as we speak no ye tua naka enso omondo ho kropo ni yakase ye dredge baby at the block kropo asi ho but we are paying somebody to that effect mame enrechi na me nenam mantwa bi a ye pe edan mene odefo yo temenche ha ye
ni fa na
benkum ada ye frɛ no apparently no na down for doctor bi na frɛ no I wouldn't have said this but make sure what Dina Koso said I get worried about some of these things na down for no frɛ no sa oye doctor and no say akra akafo no dum so and say ye twa o mo light mti no ene no ma no ebi mo de da fom ema pneumonia bebre no anya pneumonia na omo a ye de omo abepie koko kan ne ho no one bi ya hwe na wie enso sika de beji no wonya bi na wofu ni sika de beji no wono no kotua na ke na kotua ama ye yi ni fi hospital ankrofo a ya hwe omo awi omo gu hospitals ahoro wo Ghana ha enye nkrofo ketwa enso nkrofo kakra bi ayo mo adwe se o man ni sika no yamboboa no na ye de ye mfa hwe ye busuafo anopada colleagues my Jerry ne from the MAAME program omo ye they brought in Maame how akum se na some can say ye nkohwe rent go to Canada In my opinion, the woman didn't say a year too derogatory.
Me maintain voice no there.
One can be a say
and now
the only problem I have with such references and I say over there are systems yes juma about to keep care of certain petty things of for you. And a juma so you can work multiple juma. And so be a juma ba compare. Now say what just 20 something thousand 1,500 na and upon the year analysis. Now say otuya about 9,000 boom as rent in normal. Now say what they no compare obi or Ghana ha. It doesn't make sense. But now some no kind. She was only making a reference. And no margin and me that's how because
men said and see what really transpired or what she said. I'm not listening.
No, can say say rent boy in rent.
Yes, say rent boy ding.
Okay.
Yen you legitimate say rent boy ding. But the nay oko Canada. And no crano and Canada also country bit say Canada so. Okay. Rent boy would you about $2,000. Now they in accommodation. And also say you hanom de no you complain here you right you be complaining. But the no can say
okay.
And imagine no see born is also want me to go Canada.
In my opinion, man, if you compare to there's vast difference. There's vast difference. But the packet and I say, sir rent yourself. Say, oh yeah, sir references now. Woman, a few or more Ghana, they get so empowered and they increase the rent. Anyhow, baby, I'm a tea and rich be a mayfield. Wouldn't the entire mayfield more to move 54%?
I then. I almost make a to you say.
Yeah, 54%. Don't make a calculation. I'm saying, hey, idea, baby, a year, you would 700 put you a better. So I don't.
Too much.
And non,
we quite a bomb if you're a basso between 10-15%. Or the two.
Yes. Now, my men, ne fear on a banner. I mean,
Auntie Maggie
or friend. Now what say US will say they're not on the makers. Honorable now say I didn't know boy. I'm sure at best in Kropan can only for my 20%. By 54% there. I say I'm a tia away muha now.
Hey, yeah, bass.
Me for Ghana.
Wow, would you not be here who price now?
When him some material. When him say house where we are bopper. And I mean, I remember for Ghana Mranya Juma. Now say what's the nanny be one who be out in. So the home run a bed. And she say a references now. I more than a modi bihano. They become pompous into a non year. Now you deal with them. But you see, all these monies are going waste because a bambia bar why not just say Obi and DB. No almost so a moody no so or mutu or moduce into Yamuyamo or Mundinis uncle. Otherwise, mammy, it's a kappa ayira or memuha regards not public accounts committee group where I know Mohema Hinka. Or Motrasia. Kukwasa na akodwiregu ye hu say ya tumi anya obi aya convict no at best no more recover some few amounts here and there but microphone say microphone lives awie as we speak like I mentioned microphone bebre egua sabia almost from one year say you how to move out of the hospital aye problem and those who want to go to hospital so mo need cancel aye problem microphone be at hold this nti mama I think say this $12 million 153 million Ghana cedis. Yan shenan kwofu cry for mansa senti and actually says cano. Yen making sure say they are brought to book.
That's it. But I was for 800.9 and I was go with you and then mama for time because I gave ample time to the callers. And my just one more your be a frack and be a friend and Mr. Mumva Missy ha. Mamma ye in a farmer me panelists no to me and Casamame. There is something that any a me person me try NPP manifesto. Beka. Me person ka me give a quick comment on the treatment of the Ghana National Fire Service. Because one say aban adwuma bia no esa aban a resource mo and what me anya treatment a wo de be adwuma. This is a situation ye the other force work no compare fire service omo de no wo fom enna se ba se bia eja to baabi me ba omo se bia omo tenders fire tenders ma me kan sa yo mate omo fire tenders for instance mitimu sa aya dada acha na iwiase waman wo do so social media wo hu almost fight fires. I hear the kind of vehicles almost used to fight fire. Kono rakeke. But ya hey, na kuye bibi ohonomo. Almost kono man kwan go drun temu so a na nkofo ato ahye omo so. Attack womo. Eno nkwan omo kwa decide say omo be ko strike. And that's omo be demonstration, something like that. Na omo so swaka or how womo FM because omo hia akade a ebe ma watumi aye adwuma sakade ni honomo a ebe dia mom say ombetimi aye adwuma alotem pa me say wo
yo mami bi dase yampa uhwe most of the state firms no and security including the fire service na most at times no accoutrement omo be adwuma no na de bia no aye problem on say first no na police for complain pa and like almost every government bia eba no apekas ni no no but every government eto car police and amebo the records are there every government equip police
we have to aircraft and the Ghana police service
now am I the minister of information you come and say this into every government are you saying say ora mama ntoshe Ghana police who enter the records every okay, what you are saying. Baby, so every government BIAMAH they try their best to equip the police. Wow. But who cause some other areas you can see some then there from cry like the fire service. The last time my fire service was equipped was under Ora Mama named Mills Abreso, me boana mami. More than fire attendants.
Fire service.
Me issue, but I have not seen those modern machines say they have beefer. But the last time motor large amount of fire service for no was Mills Mahama government. And motor new machines in any moment. From there up to now, no, me say them who whether they have bought them new machines. And I feel so old ones, so I don't know whether on more like more maintenance. Okay. Wow, it's true. Say the fire service, they need more equipment because they are and I feel so sometimes now you blame on so I think say we should also watch the way we build. Wow. Because on say they say as for young crop for no more to assassin there they are selling no but more but na ho no so say me for nyansan too to adam say baby ya to ma me no me see me down a blocking roadway but we see ya to ma me see you see sometimes we have to apply common sense in some of the areas there's no way I can but me alcohol there's no way until you can't blame any government you blame yourself. Wow. Time I to ma no you should also check me say to be frank with you land be new matter when I go there me share info no the entire map for the area no me gi ehwe I'm telling you ebisa senti market we infa we infa what do I mean so me bisa senti me ha no road in the infa me check it we nyina baby check it they don't care and now you see that nyina they are blocking road ni whatever let me say to be frank with you before I turn say ewo Accra no as a chief no o the nyina call lands commission and they demarcate and show you say Habe school Habe market Habe see they do everything. My first time I met you I saw the area map no ehun nyina and bisa info no nti where I can no and e bia mbe na mo so mbe oh media me to say no me bisa no nti road nda infa hwe nyina bebre enhwe na yatama no say o matia nti mesi usi you say where the next house any wo there no very small even a salon cannot even pass through nti we BBC how can the fire service help you nti honso yenhwe ho there should be proper demarcations ewo Ghana no na fe nso aban so embo omo na omunya sa akedi omo be adwuma no go say hunya pa say ugo ye adwuma na say the tools are not there to work. It can be so frustrating and you pe o uko other sectors other government firms nyina be ka say they don't really get near say hunya but say no ye hwe fire service mesre ye hwe na fire attendants na be nyani all the other trainings ni be nyina no aban hwe say no say aban say they've opened other training schools. Yeah. Apart from the Accra, no, we be other training schools in the middle and the northern belt. Once I will be a training school, no, the meaning say you are going to take more people. And the original never be na or more better officer, I don't know which one any one. What is the use? Why are we paying them? Say a jato market, and I say will be fear. I want to be kono. Why are we paying them? And don't forget, say, Omojumani so ejumabia, they rake in revenue. Nobody pays so much to the fire service as compared to ABR government, Ministry of Health, OBR, Constitution, OTIANO. So they are more or less spending units of the government. And see, we need to equip them well. Meaning say almost all their scanner comes from the taxpayer. And they say, "Yantibi machines are more. BBC Omifia, what is the use of the tax I meet you? I edit your mono." So we need to also look at that area. I am born.
That's it. That's no.
I mean, first of all, I think sir, it is one of the most difficult institutions to work in. Now, mind be a lack of planning, proper planning in our spatial reference and environment. These are the problems that we face. Sincerely speaking, community 1 to 10, the way in Chroma air planning on, there's no way. A jabeto baby. Now because the fire service and yakwa and coho. Subsequent estate more or more seen also. I believe that it is the same way. Fire service don't have problems going into, let's say, Trasako, yes, and just say traffic conveyor counter or a so. Now, the way Accra was planned, in fact, the Accra City plan, it was whole, but we don't follow it. And because we did not follow it, no, peripherals, no, MPP4 brought from peripherals, no, yeah, tons are sending you sit down anyhow. And knowing the reason and lack of education, you say it makes my people perish. You need so much education. There were fire hydrants. Baby, yes, me fan say, I see no, you see what fire service for. Bet me on the pipe, because you know more things you. A big residence. In fact, you will remember Accra here. Obi to me is see next dime. And a store, and a kiosk. Na electricity pole see hono. Why what the kiosk no roofing. And na a veranda roofing. It tells you say adreno enye juma somewhere. Enti wo be ko your friends in Chrome to say more colony other areas. Fire hydrants no. Because those areas were planned by the Gorgeous Bergs, etc. And Chroma so beto aso. Labon first Asylum down cantonment no sa no man. Fire hydrants no. But baby a one on microphone because of lack of education meeting. A man for Shenoma was who said tam and no more. At a point, the say they don't know what it is into a more fairly a one crowd with Mura. And a scrap dealers in Swada Roma. That dear cover hydrant no cropono, almost where you need not to be on a year hole net. Intina Kakra Krana and Futru Effele, dust a hold one a first a Mura Horo, Bona a sea. Yes, sissy down our boss kiosk and Cassan and Retch acquire sense of sea. Kiosk and quite warm and your kiosk ketwa. And he say a jar top baby. Before say fire service ba ko du ho na che say ahyedwure be enna say ko du ho kropa ba bia nka ese yenya fire hydrant no kropo no e bia na e bi ni ho because you see it is not planned we free court say poku ase no ho amone sa new areas no yen those fire hydrants you will not find them. It means they must go to the nearest stream to go and fetch water, and that is not how it should be done. The planning should be done in such a way, yes, sit down, now Sanoma way are also being put up, that's being put in place for fire service to be able to assess them. But yes, no man. And as a bad accoutrement, the previous administration did very well. Likewise, this particular administration has also done very well in terms of resourcing them with a friend saying, tenders, but we are saying, it is not enough. It is important, fire service no kropo me anke beya anka te say mia market wono see enya mini fire service container bi say container dey see wo kropo no mo wom mame alajo ha ya there was a time filling station bi wo kwana no I stand to be corrected but tabo say it start na that area Eja ketewa bi to baabi. Omo wo station ho no na omo nim se de esi eyisu fast extinguisher. Womra kura wo kwa abrochira efiti nkola no nkola abrem omo ko school no nyina no. These are essential things that you show omo. Say be a emergency bi ba, pre number way. Fire extinguisher. This is how, in fact, obi car fire extinguisher them. Eja to mo nim said yes use. Right. And fire extinguishers also I want because we careless, didn't you know? I aspire a very long time. I keki and a dark animal on faho into a job a talk animal. Where dodge. We don't learn about normal to say gas explosion, acid normal. There are certain things, sir. And they say me fast ka ahwiase la krada me ka o based on of discussing bi o ye ka ahwiase as a result of shock obi na kuma betumi asizi but no mu ye and so nkrofo be kokko bunkama fa ho ye man na super boss we dey o ni ya to no not that pick up and now tam na to no kon the moment o be tam na to kon and I say nipa me we be so ha we be so ah mo kon ni mu no na mo block certain arteries e woni mu. Inti yanya ye cough accident scene no most of the time no ebi ye tumi kun one person on average, you understand. Inti education no we don't start from the scratch. Inti we don't know what to do when there's an emergency. Inti fire service for mo ba na mo tete mo ye jojo mo se mo ahia wie na mo ba ebi mkropo in fact ebi mo de omo to ebo mo and people are ready to fight them. Enyo mo a baby a one kasa wakosi wudano bisa ho say kanu how early could it access the place? Yeah kwan mo at send the road networks within our inner roads no at send na say kropo na papa kakra. Enti I think say ehun be hia say ye mfa proper planning into ho na ye redesign your communities no say the be say jato baby it will be easier for the fire tenders to arrive.
Thank you so much. Nana K, conclude for me.
Mami, me da say da ye kasa iminia alote kan say be say if we say mampani da Professor Mosni or mampani da John Dramani Mahama if you akunya so no MVP aben ma fire service we Mami, that's what you said. What's you said that you massive this na kan
also who massive
okay Mami yeah maybe man massive development that cost for fire service. Mami, in 2019, Mampeni Akufo-Addo, Emma Ghana Fire Service 2 new hydraulic platforms and personnel protective equipment. Mami, where 2019, Hediesi 2022 year, Dr. Mahmoud Bamir, Vice President of Ghana, Eco Commission, a done for a Daya Kesiafu for Yesi, fire training school, all commission, Mami. Me ready idea the chief fire officer Julius Ekaye on the board Niema Bepem 2022 Niema Mampeni Akufo-Addo by Diama Ghana Fire Service. Want me anya sa de ni bi. Dia mo say massive no. What you claim? Hold on. What you claim say eye massive no. Mami, what do you claim say momo de eye massive no? Dia Mampeni Akufo-Addo from 2017 Bepem 2022 even the about 2023 nka ho no. Ebro momo de na so called massive no. Mami tie also, the chief fire officer Julius could not hide his excitement at the initiative, which he said would go a long way to enhance effective service delivery. For the past 4 years, he said the fire service has received 11 command vehicles. 11 command vehicles. More than 7. What's all the massive? Mami may comment him. 10 brand new pickups. 10 brand new pickups. Mami, if you want or say 4 new buses for fire service. 4 new buses. Mami, motorbikes here, mako 1,200. Mami, you know free one 2,000 personnel protective clothing. 2022. Into what here? Na catch and say, a buy we say buy, you know. 1 year be a massive Emma fire service. Yaw media penny yaw ekasano oka hwasem say when you come to your security services now aban bie ni honma wa ba wanya mera hwe security service more than Mampeni Akufo-Addo aban mame Me na me catch you say. Me na me can me see you e kasa no. Wo address wo be say ka we ba me catch you say. Aban bia ni ho. Aban we. Waka at one tia waka. Waka kire me. Mami, the good thing is that Ebin see in the history of this nation.
Okay.
Ebin see in the history of this nation. Saban bia ba water aircraft, armor security agencies. Ebin see that. And then police service mienu it's wo. Aside the military, the young use no new one the Atoma Ghana Armed Forces. No. Police service put 2 aircraft under Nana Dankwa Kufuor Abemo. So what are you talking about? You see new training schools at the friends the Ghana Fire Service. And then many class can be a dance here. New schools are yes no different regions. I be a fire service training center. It is out to country and say, Mampenia Kufuor Dubai, dear do Mampeni Dada Kwasiba, dear Joe Mama, no, I am massive and now you're true for. Now you're true for. Mammy, Medima no see no. Answer of Haba. Medima no see and they may catch her at your phone and say. And February and the date is 22nd and not 2010.
22nd February.
And then Thursday, right?
Yeah.
If you now copy Ochina, Controller Accountant General, to yak Ghana to have a forecast with the increment of 23%. Mammy, 23%. Mammy, met me a mad analysis, no. NDC 8 years in government. Maybe to got the Rollins account 19 years. And the NDC too say 8 years, no mommy. The highest increment on Mama 19%. Mampenyaku for the last year. Mampenyaku for the last year, 2023. Increment was 30%. I think 23%. I am happy. Mommy, sir. Fire service for some damn penniase. So what to mu pay musa?
Madam Wasipi Emmanuel Adote Alote Nana Kwadwo Ejeyi Yeboa Nana K Yaw Asanitano. One of my discussions in Ebremo. Sorry, Ola Michael Eba Bejedra. Production crew, Jordan Miaduma, Jero Saji, my free man, and I am Safo. Wadaro Manobo Michidome Vie, Midin, Edema, BIAMAH AKWAFO. But I want you to answer some of your bread, it's me. Your best share view,